Ooh, 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 ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Tower of God lovers, enjoyers, readers, enthusiasts, and watchers of our very humble Tower of God reading series. Welcome back to another lovely Friday Tower of God reading goon sesh with yours truly, the journeyer of the tower, not the traveler, but the journeyer, Chris Allen. And with me, my ever so lovely and trusty and reliable and brave and unholy but sometimes holy guide, Adrian.
Was good.
So, Adrian, before we start something, I actually have a question because each time I do the intro, I'm reminded of this. We know the Traveler, right?
Right.
The guy from the workshop battle. Is he a navigator?
That's interesting. Honestly, like now that I know the new definition of like people who go around the tower,
Maybe, right?
perhaps. I mean, I don't know if he was initially a traveler, like workshop battle, if he was considered a navigator. It's kind of weird because his name is Traveler. I'm saying traveler now, but I mean, I don't know because I really don't know what the definition is. Like, are they a type of people? Like, are they specifically labeled as those sort of things, or is it just the actions that he does? Because he's certainly traveling through the tower, like he is navigating through the tower, but it's like through other people. He's kind of working with Fug, so I don't really know. I don't know because like before the whole thing, he might have some lore stuff. I feel like SAU's trying to cook with him a little bit, kind of in the background. Like he's another one of those seeded stories, I guess.
Okay.
But I just don't know like what SIU is trying to do with him. So much mystery about him, and honestly, I'm not too interested in him either because he's not really a main character.
Wow.
But he
Well,
tends to pop his head in random places. He like I don't know. I guess he kind of reminds me like we were talking about it earlier. We were talking about the intern from season 3. Like he just kind of pops around throughout the story.
yeah. Well, more than the intern does. The intern was just
Yeah,
there
yeah,
for the,
exactly. So the intern showed up
gauge
more frequently, but like the traveler is like still around, just not as
somehow.
frequent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is where Briz from the chat also says possibly. So it's
yeah,
up in the air. I would assume with the name like the Traveler, he has to be one. Like, there's no way.
right.
But either
Yeah, I
way,
wouldn't be the best to answer that question though, because I thought navigators the whole time they were
we're
referring to
guides.
guides when I first read through this.
Yeah. Well, we
Yep.
learned, didn't we? So, on the topic of, I guess, travelers and guides and all the
Mm-hmm.
sort and such, what happened last time we read Tower of God, Adrian? A week
Uh,
ago.
I'm gonna need some help. I don't remember.
Come on, Adrian. We
Shit.
were talking about it right before the stream started.
Was it the Urek versus
Yes.
Luzlek?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
How could you
I
forget
feel like
that?
but I feel
Yes.
like there were other things that were happening too. That's what I was like more interested in trying to figure out because we did talk about that. But yeah, I guess we could start there, right? So Urek versus Luzlek. And
Luzlek.
I think it was really interesting what you were calling it because you mentioned from like more of like a meta standpoint. I guess you were kind of metagaming, like thinking outside the box of
Why
like
is
from a writer's
SIU doing
perspective.
this? Yeah.
Yeah, why is he doing this, right? Like he just introduced Luzlek, so Luzlek has to fight someone. So who better than for him to run into
Then
Urek,
Urek.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like a way to
So
show him off.
yeah, exactly. And it also explains why Urek really didn't do much to him. Like Urek just kind of stood there and took all of his attacks, which at the same time kind of makes Urek seem kind of cool a little bit too, but also kind of like downplays him a little bit to be a little weaker because I think a lot of people expect him to be stronger. Which is why I think you were mentioning in the chat, like some of the people in the chat are saying that like the 10 family heads that they like ganged up on Urek. Is that what they were saying? Like that they could beat him or like
Yeah,
that they're
so
closer to Urek
than we
than we
thought.
typically
Then
imagine?
we might think, yeah. And this is
Yeah.
one thing that they said, and I kind of had a counterpoint to this, but I actually didn't tell you this part.
Mm-hmm.
They said, and I'm assuming they're getting this from a blog post because I don't remember it in the main story, but they were telling me that Edwan and Blood Matter are basically the ultimate combo because Blood Matter is like extreme defense, and then Edwan is like pure offense, right? So they said
Mm-hmm.
if Edwan and Blood Matter work together, they're basically an invincible combo, quote unquote. Like that's what they
Mm-hmm.
said. The Edwan Blood Matter combo is invincible. Now,
Right.
again, we've heard things similar to that, Blood Tamara,
Mm-hmm.
in Tower of
Yep.
God. So I question that. Now, granted, we're kind of getting near the top of the top, though, so it probably has more credence. But
Yeah.
this is especially where I always put this argument forth. Who knows if they'll even still work together? That's the first thing, right? We don't know the
Hmm.
relationship with Blood Matter and Edwan. It could be good, it could be bad. Maybe they hate each other. Because at the end of the day, right now, right? Do you think Gustang and Traumarai would work together if they needed to?
No.
I don't think so either. I think they would try and kill each other. So
Hmm.
it really depends, like, what the mood is between the family heads. But this is also where, and I keep bringing this up because a lot of people, and it's so weird, right? People say, like, they love Urek, and, maybe they know more than me. Maybe they know more than you, right? Because they read the side story too. But man, I really feel like people are just really, like, not making Urek like a god. And again, if that's accurate, that's fine. But man, they keep telling me, like, yeah, Eric might be able to handle two, but it depends which ones. And I'm like, bro, he can't fuck up all of them. Like, there's no way.
Hmm.
I'm really taking, like, what Gustang said to heart, unless, like, it was a mistake, right? Because, sometimes I say he wasn't fully accurate with the past stuff. Gustang literally said, I can't stop you. And that's Gustang. This is, like, almost like a Batman-esque character where he could think, he has, like, all these inventions and shit. If Gustang can't stop him, who can, right? Obviously, I'm sure someone can, but a lot of the times they were talking about Jihad versus Uruk, though. But even
Hmm.
with that, a lot of people said he would probably win versus Jihad. They don't ultimately know, but they're kind of in the camp of Uruk, but it would be a tough battle, they say.
Yeah. Power scaling conversations could go on forever in Tower of God, but I,
Yeah.
I think I agree more with you on your side that I think Uruk is much stronger than the family heads. And for different reasons too. Like I already agree with everything you said, but to add on to that, I would say that when like scaling power, at least in the Tower of God world, a lot of characters, like the perspective that we're getting are from the perspective of people who are like essentially regulars and rankers, like the run of the mill people. And to
Mm-hmm.
them, they hear the stories of like, hey, these Tengri family heads, they're so powerful, this and that. And they're taught as well that they're gods, right? And all this other stuff. And they
That's the
truly believe
dogma.
that because they're so much stronger than them, right? And they've probably seen, and maybe some people have seen it and like spread the word down the grapevine. But the issue is that these 10 family heads, to all of them, to everyone, they're considered gods. But we know if we step up to their level that there's differences between them. But it's just when you're so far below them, like a normal ranker or high ranker even, you don't really see the difference in their power. They're just all perceived
I
as the
mean, we
same god level threat, right?
we saw what Evan Kell, like, said when she found out Traumaray's Legion is right next door. She basically shat herself and was like, "Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
can't tell everyone because they just give up. They leave."
Yeah. So what I'm trying to get at here is that they all see these people as the same level, but they can't differentiate much between their strengths. Like they're all god level. So from like their internal rating or whatever, they probably couldn't comprehend someone stronger than a 10 family. Like they would all be lumped in the same area.
Uh huh.
So I think what we're starting to realize as we learn more about these family heads, especially, is that like they are people too, like, and they have limitations. Although they are very godlike, they have limitations, but they don't like to show that sort of stuff, and it
Especially
kind of like helps with
Jihad.
their like godliness or whatever. But I think the difference is that Urek, and this might be like, and this is where it kind of gets into like personal belief and stuff like that, and also just like reading from like the Urek story a little bit too, and like gleaning some
Mm,
knowledge from there. But like
my
Urek is
favorite.
just, he's just built different from the 10 family heads, I believe. Like I think he's just a different breed from them, but he doesn't get interpreted that way. One, because he's goofy, and also because it's like this, like them all being off the scale. Like there is no scouter to measure the family heads nor Urek. But if there was some sort of way, or if there was some sort of character who was kind of like in the middle in between these two in terms of power level, we would see the jump in power. So I think it's just an issue of like the false narrator, where it's like we see things from the perspective of people who are more normal, and from them they just see that like these people are all godlike threats. So like it doesn't matter who's stronger; they're all essentially the same thing from his perspective.
They're all unreachable. They're all, like,
Yeah, exactly.
beyond, like, what they could think. So
Yeah, they're all at infinity to them. So there's like
I
they couldn't go higher.
yeah, I kind of agree with you, but I actually disagree with you on a little bit here.
Hmm.
We have confirmation from Gustang himself. Now, again, I'm gonna say something here that people can interpret as a glaze, as a cope, as whatever. Because I'm
Hmm.
basically gonna say, I'm gonna say the opposite for Gustang here, right? Gustang, we're assuming, is telling the truth here, where he's saying, yeah, Urek, you could fuck me and my family up, and I can't do anything. I have to just take it, right? We're assuming Gustang is not bullshitting. We're assuming he's
Mm-hmm.
telling the truth there. In the opposite sense, and this is where it kind of gets into glaze, I think Urek is a horrible judge of himself. I really do. We saw it
Mm.
on Hidden Floor. Or sorry, not Hidden Floor. Well, kind of Hidden Floor, but we saw it on Floor of Death, right? Floor of Death, he was like, oh man, I don't know if I can handle this Thriosi. That thing was a joke to him. And then he was limiting his power too, right? Now this is where I don't even know if he's accurately stating his power, and it's a very Dragon Ball Z-esque thing to do. It's like, yeah, the scouter's putting this power number on him. It's hard to quantify power with numbers and percentages, right? Because
Mm.
Yurek was like, what was the thing he went up to in the Luzlek fight? 40%?
Something like that,
I
yeah.
think it was 40 max. Who knows like what that means? Like if he goes to 100, is he then trying his hardest or is he trying normally at that point? Like, if I throw a punch, that's a normal punch. I could throw a really hard punch, but if I throw a punch at 40%, is that 40% of my normal punch, 40% of the hard one? I don't know, right? And this is where Urek I don't think knows either for the most part. But this is where it's just surprising to me that, and I'm sure if the family heads tried, they could probably make him feel pain and bleed too. But the fact that Luzlek did that much damage to Urek, he kind of sliced him up. He did a Senbon Zakura, Bankai to him. It really just begs the question. It's like, A, how strong are the family heads? But B, where is Luzlek? Like, again, he has the Slayer, title. And Slayers, we know what they're supposed to do. So is Luzlek
Mm-hmm.
actually the first legitimate Slayer that is a threat, right? Now, obviously not a threat to their immortality, but a threat in terms of, like, power level. Because if he could do that to Urek, and Urek is the scale we're using, if he
Mm-hmm.
can hurt Urek, then I'm assuming he has to be able to hurt family heads too at that point. There's no way. Like, he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just, man, it's so confusing because at the same time, it's like Adrian said, from what I said, this was really a debut for Luzlek. Yeah, it was cool to see Eric again too, but it was mostly like, hey guys, here's the intro to Luzlek. He is the number one guy in Fug. He is the number one Slayer. This is what he could do. It was basically a glaze fest slightly for both, but more for Luzlek, right? Because they were even
Mm-hmm.
saying through Luzlek's POV, yeah, if I really tried Eric, I could fuck you up. But then they had to go back on it, so you had to go back on it a little bit and had to be like, oh, but honestly, I don't know how deep the ocean is. Basically
Mm-hmm.
referring to he like I'm telling you, he's trying to respect both characters. I respect what SIU is doing, but it's very dangerous for people who love either character. And I'm in both camps. I'm not saying I'm just an Eric Laser. I like Luzlek too. I don't love him. And we could see by the tier list, he has been raised up a little bit. His stocks went up. But overall, obviously, I'm in Camp Eric. But it's like, damn, I don't know. I feel like Eric did the trauma in the fight where he kept saying, yeah, I'm going to kill you if you don't get out of my way. Oh, I'm going to hurt you. And like you said, he really just kind of took it for a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't know. I feel like they did Eric a little bit sloppy. Maybe it's accurate to how Eric is. I don't know. We don't see him enough. We don't know. But in my mind, that would have went very differently because Eric, like, yeah, he tired Luslik out, and Luslik kind of gave him like, I mean, Luslik got away, so Luslik technically won. He distracted Eric enough, I guess, but I don't know, man. It doesn't fully sit right with me. It was a good fight, but it doesn't fully sit right with me. But is there any
Yeah.
other things you want to say about the Luslik fight with Eric? Because
It
there
just
is,
didn't feel like Uruk was trying. And I agree that I feel like Luzlek should at least be like family head, like at least within grasp of family head level. So for Uruk to just kind of stand around and just like take everything and not really participate in the fight, really, I think speaks more to his power.
really.
Yeah,
I didn't like
yeah, I
how
don't
he
know.
got cut, man. I don't know. I don't like how like Luslik was able
Yeah,
to take a kick because at the end of the day, right? And I've been called out on this. I know it's a problem I have. I know, but I'm gonna keep going to the ranking. Luslik is what 16? They said.
something like that. I don't actually remember,
Yeah.
but
So again, by this logic, and I know we can't fully go off the ranks. Yes, I know. Trust me. But by this logic, Adori should be like giving Uruk a little bit more of an issue then.
yeah, for sure. Hmm.
There's no way because at the end of the day, these people are Towerborn. And in my mind, maybe they could annoy them and stuff, but when Uruk is saying the opera could hold him for a fraction of a second, right? And again, maybe that's
Mm-hmm.
Uruk just bullshitting because he does that a lot. I'm taking that into account, right? Uruk is not always accurate with what he even says. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, yo, what the fuck is this shit? I expected Uruk to mob this guy,
Mm-hmm.
but that's just me.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Now, there is something important that I don't know if you remember, but what ended up happening at the end of the fight, Adrian? Do you remember? Luzlek asked
Mm,
him a question. Luzlek asked him a couple questions. Do you remember at all what Luzlek asked him? Because I do.
right. They were asking about something. Oh, was it the third party? They were talking about the third
Yes.
party, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What were they saying?
Um, I don't. I think Luzek was kind of testing how much Uruk knew by saying like, "Hey, but what exactly did he say?" I actually don't remember exactly what he said, but I feel like he was testing Uruk's like to see how much he knew about the situation, essentially, because he was asking questions like kind of acting dumb.
Well, he basically was doing a thing where he was like, why are you. It all started with, why the fuck are you even here? Because
Mm-hmm.
Uruk basically, I don't know if he promised this with Pinky Promise or what, but Uruk said, listen, I'm not going to get involved in your guys' affairs. Fug, family
Mm-hmm.
heads, all the lot, right? So Luzlek is confused. He's like, you said you wouldn't get involved, but here you are. And Uruk's response is basically because there's a threat that's going on, right? And the threat was implied. It wasn't specifically said, because like they said, or like you said, it was a third party. But the threat is to be implied that it's the revolutionaries. That's, I think, what they're kind of making the threat now.
Mm-hmm.
So Luzlek, obviously he has to know about them, right? And Eric even called him out. He's like, "You're the head of Fug. You have to know about this. Why are you asking me this, right?" And it's like you said, Luzlek was kind of testing him, I think. But at the end of the day, Eric took a stance on what he's doing. And do you remember what that was?
No, I don't. You gotta
He
give me more.
basically
I'm kind of losing it.
he basically took the stance of, whoever this third party is, they're my enemy. Like I
Oh,
want to
yeah, yeah,
get
yeah.
them. They're his
Mm-hmm.
prey, I guess, right? And when
Yep.
Luzlek heard that, he said, well, then you're against me too.
Yep.
Now, what does that imply?
It implies that Luzlike potentially could be working with them.
Yes. Now, this is where I posed the question last time too. Maybe it's just, friends with benefits sort of thing. Like,
Yeah,
he
similar to
wants,
Gustang.
yeah, he
Not
has,
Gustang. Jinsung. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is where it could be like, oh, they hate the family heads. I hate the family heads. I don't really care for them, but they hate the same people, so fuck it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they could be just, aligned with the same goal for now, even though they're not necessarily allies. Or it could be he is a revolutionary. Who really knows, right? At the end of the day, I'm fully questioning what is Luzlek's motivations, not only for making Fug, but just for doing what he's doing, right? What is the end goal of Fug? Is it to depose the family heads, or is it just to eliminate them and the whole system and just have nothing else, right? This is where I don't think we ever got an actual legitimate answer to that. But it's also the question of, why is he doing it? Now, I'm assuming it's because his master, who was V, Bomb's dad, got fucked up by the family heads. I'm assuming that's
Mm-hmm.
what it is. We don't know for sure, right? Because Luzlek also seems like a pretty chill guy. Like, he has the kind of character, the character, I guess, sheet of, the guy who's like, not, I don't want to say nonchalant, but the guy who's like very like calculated, like calm. Like, he's not like Yama. Yama's the exact opposite of him. So he's a very calm guy. So I wonder, like, is he angry? What is his motivations? I'm curious. And the sad part is, I don't think we're gonna see him
Mm-hmm.
very soon either. So it's like, you know. Now, granted, in another sense, though, Adrian did tell me that this is starting to be where stuff is gonna go crazy, as if it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
crazy already. So maybe we will see more Luzlek. Who knows? I'm surprised we saw him like now, but that kind of does like coincide with SAU saying, we are getting a little bit into Tog now. We're over the halfway point, allegedly. So it kind of makes sense, but I just want to see more family heads. But yeah, a lot of mystery with Luzlek. I say he likes to jack himself off saying he could kill Urek. I think that's a long shot, personally. And even in the fight with Eric, he did like some domain expansion shit to even like get Eric away from him. Because if the fight continued, I don't think Eric would have just taken everything. But the one thing that was funny about the fight was the plant situation. Do you remember that?
Yeah, where it's like he destroyed the plant that was not supposed to be destroyed, right?
Yeah,
Like one of
what
them
did
was a
everyone
trap.
think? Yeah.
Yeah, but the one that he destroyed the second time around, they were like, that has to be a trap, right? But it ended up not being the case. Like he didn't expect Eric to just blow right through it.
Yeah, just to rip it apart with his bare
Yeah, I kind of felt bad for the plant. It had like a human face on it. It was kind of creepy.
It was, yeah, it was. And it was like it's very plant themed too, from what we saw. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
that
true.
was one of the big things with the last episode. It was Luzlek v Urek. Urek was winning. Luzlek cheated. Luzlek takes home the W, but it's a dirty W. But a W nonetheless. Listen, when you're dealing with Urek, any W is a W, I guess. But I'm on the side of Urek. But
Mm.
either way, what else happened, Adrian?
Shit. What else happened? I had something, but then I forgot because we were talking about the Eric and Buzzlike
Dumas.
thing. Dumas.
Samurai.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So they were getting right to the location, right? Bomb and friends. They were getting
Yes.
to their where they need to go
And who
to
greeted
the
them?
fight location, the Sprout, and Tromrai pulled up.
Well, who
He's
else
like, "Hey,
greeted
what's up,
them?
guys?" Freaking what's it called? The Dumas, as you mentioned, right?
Who else? There was
So
one other person
one other person.
who
Wait,
greeted
who's the
them.
last person? Oh, freaking what's his name? The guy
Bellery.
Bellery.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
Bellery.
Damn, even
Yeah.
Briz knew.
Yeah, I'm so cooked right now. I cannot remember anything that happened last time. You know what it is? I actually went back to reading the Urek Mazino story a little bit. I read it like 2 chapters, so I'm like,
No, so you filled
my
up your
mind is mostly
memory.
there. Yeah, I think I'm like
Damn.
cooked. Okay, so yeah, so that happened, and it was an interesting exchange because Bellery was trying to negotiate with them to like have some sort of game plan. But before all that happened, I think it started with most of them fighting. Like Traumarai was attacking to try to catch Bomb, and
Yes. Yes.
Dumas was essentially protecting them, right? Because he has the same mission where he's trying to capture Bomb, but to bring him to Gustang. But he has
Yes.
to fight against Traumarai, which is kind of an issue. But he was doing a good job of holding off the monsters that Traumarai was sending out, which was, he wasn't really going full force or anything. Like he was kind of just
Samurai
like
never does that. Like I
he never
noticed this
does.
shit. It's the same thing as fucking Gustang, or not Gustang.
Hmm.
Sorry, it's the same thing as Uruk. Like they
Yeah.
say this shit like, "Oh, get out of my way! I'm angry. I've had enough. I'm gonna kill you," but they're not
Hmm.
really trying.
Yeah. He could have smoked
Everyone.
Dumas at any moment, but
Yeah.
he did obliterate Dumas's arms, which I
I
guess
was
is
I was
kind of
gonna
cool.
say I wish Pagoost was here because Pagoost knows like a lot and he's right here too. Welcome Pagoost. Yeah.
Just
What
in
was
time.
and I was gonna say too because Pagoost knew the name of the animal Traumarai summoned. It was the dragon that like had the poison. What was that thing called, Pagoost?
Oh
Because you know the
shit.
name. I know you know the name. You were
Now I'm trying to figure it out before he types it.
the
Oh
Poison
shit.
Dragon Vanquish. That is crazy that you just know that off rip. That is wild. But yeah, Poison Dragon Vanquish. So Dumas was kind of doing good. Like he was fucking it up, but as we know,
Mhm.
what does fucking up Charmari's animals lead to?
Nothing. They just
Yeah,
come back. don't they?
nothing. So
Yeah.
Dumas lost his arms, which I'm sure he could get back too, with
Yeah.
what we saw Jinsun doing to him. But it's
Yeah.
like
Not for
at the
nothing though, because Bomb ended up making a lot of distance while they were scrabbling.
yeah
They got closer to the portal, which might not matter because of whatever Belleria ends up pulling up, right? Because we're kind of at like a Mexican standoff right now, where everyone's kind of like pointing the guns at each other because their exit is blocked by Dumas and Traumrai. Like Bomb is not at the portal; they're kind of in between
yeah.
two ridiculously strong people, and then Belleria is just trying to get everyone's attention.
Yeah, and even
So,
like Belleria got Traumarai angry too. Belleria kept
mhm,
talking, and Traumarai was just like, "Oh, you're gonna command me? You're gonna tell me what to do? Hell no!" Like
mhm,
Traumarai finally got upset. Not that it really led to anything, but he got upset. I thought it was so funny.
yep. Is that where we left off? Was there anything else? I feel like were most of the chapters just the fight between Uruk and
I don't remember. Like that
Leslie?
seems it seems like too little. Like what
I
we
feel like there was
just
more
said.
stuff, but I can't
Yeah,
remember anything.
I don't know.
Oh
That's the
god, I'm so
problem.
cooked.
Yeah, what the hell?
Maybe moving forward, we do like a little like internal review
Yeah, it was
before we
also short
start.
action chapters too. Yeah, I think that was it. The biggest thing was the Urek thing.
Okay,
And then like
well, that's
they
good. Yeah, because I feel like we're missing a lot more. I just don't know.
yeah, because Bomb really didn't make much progress, right? They were in the ship. Traumarai saw them. He told them get out. They got out forcibly, and then they tried to go through the teleporter, and then they couldn't because they were blocked. That's basically what happened there. Like that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And Dumas lost his arms, but yeah, most of the stuff I guess was with Urek and Luzlek. It's just so funny to me that entire time, like everyone else is just watching that shit. Jin Sung is on the side, freaking oh god, what's his name? Garnak, the butterfly guy. Garnak was on the side.
Yeah.
I think that was 2 weeks ago, Pagoose. I think the Kieran and Robodon thing was not last week. That was 2 weeks ago for sure. Yeah, I guess that was pretty much it. I mean, hey, short intro, that's fine, but
Sure. Yeah. If we'll discuss more during the chapters. I feel like there's going to be a lot of schmeat in these chapters now. Like there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. There'll be
so
plenty of discussion.
I was gonna ask you this too. Are you
Mhm.
sure we're at the point where things start hitting the road?
We
Like,
might have already. It depends on whose perspective you tell, but like I think we're already like on the path where like things are just gonna start getting crazy from here on out. Honestly,
okay,
like season 3 is so. I don't know if everyone agrees or if like the community agrees with this, but like I feel like season 3, the ending is like crazy, and we're
crazy.
approaching there. There's just a lot of stuff that happens. Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
this
Pagoose
is part of the reason why
agrees.
like my guide powers aren't working very well, because there's just so much shit that you have to like this is something I probably should have reread like 2 or 3 times just to catch everything, because like while we were reading season 2 I was catching stuff that I didn't realize, but like season 3 happens so fast and there's so much stuff that happens that I feel like we're gonna miss some stuff probably around the first read through, but we have some good chatters that could probably cover the gaps.
Mm,
It's very complicated, of course, because we have this third party. We have a lot of moving parts going on, a lot of characters involved.
uh-huh.
So we're gonna have to try to lock in to stay
Okay.
focused so we understand as much as we can.
Well, my mind's eye that is focused on detail is as always ready. But either way, I asked a long time ago if SAU adds anything after a chapter is released. Vanquish is one of those times because added after the Raw was released. Oh, really? Wow. I like Vanquish. Vanquish is cool. I like the names. Honestly, it's so funny to me too because I think this got confirmed last time as well. Traumarai loves his animals more than he loves like his own like family children. It is so funny to me. Granted,
Mm-hmm.
his animals have been with him probably longer, right? Like they've been there
Right, but even
since
like
the
his
get go.
firstborns is kind of crazy. Like freaking
He doesn't give a fuck about Robodon and
Kieran.
Kieran, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure they're fine too. Like, it's gonna take a lot to take them down. So maybe he's like, oh, they're just doing their thing. It's not really
Mm-hmm.
anything serious. I hope, right? Granted, it's trauma, so I really don't know. But with that said, and with the short intro, let's get right into the reading for chapter 185. And I believe with the total amount of chapters out, let me actually see, because I always like to know how far we are. There's only, oh god, what is it? Fuck. 652. So we're 50 chapters away. We only have 50 left in season 3, which is
Mm-hmm.
crazy. My concern about the ranker skill be thrown out the window towards the last 50. Oh no. Well, let's hope we can
Good
get there
point.
quick. Well, this is the last
Oh,
50.
wait, hold up. There's one more thing we have to talk about in review.
What? What?
And you did a very good job explaining this during the reading. ENKIDU, right?
Oh, yeah. Wait, fuck. Okay, I remember the name, but was that the name that Traumarai saw? Or, like, it's related to Traumarai?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
We
yeah.
don't know too much about it, but you made a very good explanation about like the lore reasons behind it, the like the
Of what it is.
mythological
Yeah, what
thing behind
Enkidu's
it.
story is. Yeah,
And
so
I think that's important. But how does it tie into the story? Who knows?
the lore's
Mm-hmm.
spot on. I mean, hey, if SIU's taking, he's taking inspiration from the real life lore, then if you don't know it,
Yeah.
and Enkidu's not the most popular thing ever, right? A lot of people know, I guess, Gilgamesh. Now, granted, I know a lot of what I know from Fate, thankfully, and I only know what I know from the game, from the gotcha, ironically enough. But yeah, no, Enkidu's story is a pretty good story. I mean, Fate lore is really good too. But the other thing I'm curious about is like we have Enkidu and we also have I was about to say Pegasus, but it's not Pegasus. It's Icarus, right? We have Icarus as
Mm-hmm.
well. And
Right.
Icarus seems to be connected to Rahel. And what is the lore with Icarus? What's the big theme? You flew too close
Well,
to the sun, you got burned, right? You
right.
basically wanted too much, right? So this is where with
Hmm.
Enkidu, it's not as clear cut as that. I mean, Enkidu is like the person who went against the gods, so it could be like a Nen Nen situation in a way, like Nen Nen and Wang Wang kind of went against the family head. I don't know if it's gonna go down that route. There's a lot of different things you could do with Enkidu, but at the end of the day, Enkidu is like the only person who was Gil's friend who could match him. He was sent for a job and he didn't do the job and he got punished for it. And he lived a
Hmm.
very short life, but a very fulfilled life too. But
Yeah. So it's interesting. We have two of these characters that are both heavily associated with the 10 family heads, but not included in any of the history, right? Both
yeah,
being Icarus and Enkidu.
yeah, they're
So
kind of
how are
wiped.
these people erased, right? I mean, we know that V and Arlen were basically erased from history too, right? Only to be
Yes.
found out through Bomb.
Well, through
So there's a
Garam,
lot of
really.
things. Yeah,
Well,
Garam,
and
yeah.
not even
That's
Garam.
true.
It's really just through Anne.
Yeah, that's true. She was the one who did all the deep digging. She was punished for it, right? So there's a lot of information, or there's a lot of stuff. And I've mentioned this before, but like the tower used to be a very different place when the 10 families were climbing, and how it is today is manufactured by the Jihad system, right? Like this is a manufactured system.
We're living in a jihad tower.
Yeah, exactly. Like he created the way the tower is right now, of course, with the help of the administrators and everything. So, and it's to the benefit of some people too. Like there is some definitely some benefits to it because I feel like no one could have ever climbed the tower in the position that it was when the family heads first came in. Like it was a much different
Wait,
place and
make
probably
that.
significantly harder to climb.
Oh yeah,
But
give me 1 second. Hold on.
okay, sure.
Okay, wait, keep going. I'm gonna be
Okay.
right back really quickly.
Yep. So I guess I'll just be preaching to the choir, but yeah, the I don't know, it kind of feels weird when I'm just talking to people who already know, but the what's it called? The tower is very different, and it's something that I like to think about a lot. And yeah,
Did I miss anything good?
no, not really. I kind of lost my train of thought, so I was just kind of repeating things that I already said.
Okay,
But
so yeah, and also K-pop star Traumrai. God, Traumrai was so pretty. It's so crazy how
oh
androgynous he is to
yeah,
me.
mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, androgynous.
oh yeah, and Rachel said there's a bee seal in the sprout. Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They got most of
So
the
many
folks
things to
still.
look out for.
Hmm. They might rapid fire the. See, that's what I was scared of too, because we're like kind of getting allegedly deep into Tog. I hope like he doesn't rush things, because if we're going like at, I mean, I prefer a slower pace because that means things are more thought out. There's more time to experience things. I can see a world where we potentially don't see one of the family heads, if not more, right? Because let's just say, Tog is a living world, right? Let's just say in the background, for some reason, Blood Matter dies, right? And then we just never see him. Because how is this that you're going to fit all these, family heads in without rushing it? Because at this
Mm-hmm.
point, if we're already 60% of the way through and we've only met two current day family heads, and we have a whole arc with them, unless the other ones get introduced and it's not as important, like they don't get their own arcs, which I think they should. It's like, and you could group them up too. You could have like two or three together in like the same arc, sure,
Right.
right? But
Mm-hmm.
at that time, how much through are we gonna be with Tug? So I really hope like that 60% is really not a hard number, but
Yeah. It's like how
who
they did
knows?
with the Hashiras in Demon Slayer. Like each season had like focused like different Hashiras kind of.
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm only
Oh,
up
you've
to
never seen it, right?
yeah.
Darn. What a terrible example for you, but I'm sure other people would understand. But that's a very simplistic way of splitting it. Like obviously SAU would probably do something a bit more. Well, I believe he'd do something more complex with
I
it.
hope the series lasts another 10 years, man. God.
Hmm.
What do you think about the family head's rift will split up? Wait, what? You're curious to know this one? How do I think the family head rift will split? You mean like who's gonna take whose side?
Like who's gonna be with who?
Yeah, I mean, if that's the question, I really don't know. It's
As it
hard.
is right now, it seems like Gustang's just by himself as of right
I
now.
don't
But
know.
like,
Yeah, right now,
there could be
yeah,
some
but
people that side with him because
there,
like no one's really taken any action on Gustang's behalf.
yeah, there has to be a Pobedao sympathizer out there. There's
The
no way
rest are
he's just like
quiet.
alone. Yeah, and I think
They have
that's
mentioned that like some people are pro, like maybe not pro bomb. Like well, I think it was Tromrai, who said that like a lot of the family heads were considering what to do with Bomb, and they had like had
There's
mixed
different opinions.
discussions on it. Yeah, so like although they haven't acted like
They know.
Tromrai and Gustang have, they all have like their own opinion.
Yeah. And it's ironic too that Tromrai was the one trying to broker peace. He was trying to do like the one like involving everyone. I was so shocked by that too, because he looks like the guy who'd be like the last one to join the meeting, and he'd be late. But here he is, like, kind of leading it. I was like, wow. The Shimwan Ryu has another family head's emblem on it, and Gusting uses it all the time. Yeah, see, that's the hard part. I don't remember which family emblem is which. Like, I know it was a different one, though, but yeah. The Shimwan Ryu, that shit is so funny. But, I'm trying to think, there was one other thing I wanted to say. We have ENKIDU. We have Icarus. Oh yeah, and the last thing I want to say, we still don't know what the fuck is going on with the princes either. Like the princes of Jihad, is that going to be like involved, or who the fuck knows, right? And then the biggest thing I'm questioning now, where the fuck is Anak, man? What is Anak doing? I miss Anak.
No
She's not
idea.
even considered strong anymore.
She should have pulled up in the marriage arc and just been there for like fun, supporting Dorsey.
Yeah, her and Endor I feel like got closer too. I feel like they're more friendly now than they were when they first met.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I've been hearing about the Teperi. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but Teperi family. So, Yeah, dude, it's so sad because I feel like SAU is rushing, and a lot of these old characters are just like, they're there, but they really are like not supposed to be here anymore. Like, it's nice to have them, but realistically, they're here for eye candy. Like, Elaine, this could have been Elaine's arc for real. You had Elbaba, you had her family, like everything.
Yeah. Dude, nothing. Elaine was such a well set up character from like being in the name hunt station just to be essentially thrown out and like left with like the rest of the cast or like the side cast. It's kind of sad.
Yeah,
she had so much potential.
Carnival now, yeah, it's
like,
so sad.
SIU did all the difficult part of writing a character within the name hunt station. They just had to bring her back and like give her some screen time instead of just like you don't even see her face. You just see like the her hair, because like she's there but she's not saying anything or participating or anything like that. It was weird.
I wouldn't say that, Pagoose. I don't think it was Fenrir biting the remote, because she was helping in the cat tower too. She was with Rack and them helping.
But she didn't really do anything there. Like, seriously, it was just Rack, and like she didn't even talk really. It was weird. Like, her presence was like, she could have not been there and it wouldn't have made a difference.
God damn it.
That's what I really hated about that.
Come on.
Yeah, she was an extra. Yeah, it was. I was really sad about it because I was excited that she was with them, but then she ended up doing nothing. It was just Rack and what's his name, Hockney, working together to like trick the crab.
And even Hockney was just there for his role as always. Just look ahead a couple seconds and tell us where things are. That's all he did.
Yeah, like Hockney had a very minor role, but he like the fact that he had more to do than Elaine just shows like how little Elaine has an impact right now. And like they said, the Lopobia arc was the perfect time to bring her up, especially with like her dad being active and whatnot. Like, that would have been the perfect time to have her. And the marriage arc too, like all these opportunities to bring her back.
Elaine was just there. That is so
I'm just hoping she gets brought back at some point and is more interesting, because she was a sick ass character. Like, I've said it before, I think the Name Hunt Station is one of my favorite arcs, if not my favorite arc, like, period. So
yeah, I just think all these characters, besides maybe fan favorites like Hots and them, they're just done. Like, they're there, but they're done. They're not really there. Like, it's for eye candy. It's for like, it's a participation trophy.
That's why he needs to slow down the story. Yeah, he needs to slow it down.
Slow it down. Yes, hiatus.
You can get some opportunities.
So anyway, with that out of the way, let's finally get into the chapter. Chapter 185. Literally going right to what we were talking about. Blank died because of that monster. ENKIDU. It's your fault. And then we're seeing Pretty Traumarai. And we're also seeing the octopus. I actually forgot the octopus's name, but I like it.
He's like the arrogant octopus or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't remember, but this happened, Traumarai. Arrogant Kraken Pride. That's crazy. Wait, so what the fuck was the dragon called? It was called like, oh my god, what was its name?
Vanquish, Poison Dragon.
Vanquish what? There was something at the end. Does each one like represent a sin?
Some of them do, but he has more than the.
He has more than the sins.
He has more than the sins, so like they're extras.
Damn, what the fuck was the name? Poison Dragon. Yeah, no, Vanquish is not a sin. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. Dude, look at how pretty he is, yo. He needs to take off the mask. I swear to God, and I said it last time. He looks like he could be a girl here. It's the same thing that happened with Nen. When I saw Nen at first, I was like, oh, is that a guy or a girl? Fromrai is really pretty here. He has kind of the same issue, I guess, oh god, what was his name? Ren had. Because Ren was kind of androgynous too, although there was a big lore reason behind that one. But
Mhm.
dude, Traumarai is so cool. See, I like Traumarai's young form because he looked like a nerd, and here he just looks like beautiful, man. It's crazy. And he still has like the same like just like emotionless face. Even though here, I feel miserable. He doesn't, I mean, I guess he kind of looks miserable. He looks just like apathetic, like done with life. He looks like he's been working in a job too long in like customer service. I'm going to erase this memory. Tower of God, Season 3, ENKIDU 2. SIU! ENKIDU. God, look at his shit now, man. Dude, I'm telling you, the code gives him so much aura. You probably don't really remember much, but it bothers you deep down, doesn't it? Every time you go to bed, I bet you remember that animal's name and it keeps you awake. Oh, so Enkidu's an animal? I thought it was a person. What's all this about? Dude, look at Kun just in the suit. Don't you want to know what it is? Wait, who's saying this? Is this Belrier saying this?
This is Belrier, yeah.
Oh.
That's how he stopped the fighting.
How does he know this? Probably Gustang had to tell him. Either Gustang told him or
The
he
third
did some
party.
research. Or the third party, yeah. If I want to know, I'll just destroy everything in my way and go in there myself. Why should I bother playing some silly game that you devised? Oh yeah, we forgot that too. So Belrier is basically, as always, as in classic Tower God fashion, he's setting up a game for them to like play instead of killing each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid you can't do that. Our family leader has already agreed to play this game. Yo, dude, what is the thing with their coats? I'm noticing now Gustang and Traumarai gain a lot of aura from their coats, man. If you make a mess of the arena, Lord Gustang might decide to slay the creature before you two meet. So you know what it's kind of sounding like? It might be the fact that ENKIDU is the beast that's trapped there. And it's one of Traumarai's beasts too now.
Right.
He just doesn't remember. What? It's your choice, Lord Traumarai. Either you accept this game and gain the opportunity to meet ENKIDU. Oh my god, this thing has a fucking mouth on it. This thing looks evil. Or you forsake that opportunity and destroy everything here as you like. I can't believe these nobodies expect me to play their little game. What in the world is Gustang thinking? And you know what's so funny about this too? Traumarai and Gustang at least share this idea like, oh, non-irregulars are shit, right? They're like ants, they're peasants, they're peons, they're creatures. They're not even humans, right? So the fact that Gustang is making Traumarai play with like the shit, it's kind of like a fuck you to Traumarai. Like, yeah, go play with like the rabble. It's like fucked up a little bit in their world.
Yeah.
Fine. Just to be clear, I don't want to do this. I think that's hilarious, by the way. He's saying he's not liking this. I love that. Now, I forgot who said it. I think it was either Koku. It might have been Pagoost. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was on the YouTube. It might have been Pro. They said at the end of the season, Traumarai will be at the top of the family head tier list.
Interesting.
And to be fair, they had a great argument because they said he started at the bottom and they said, look where he's at now. So he is making his way up slowly. Slowly. Pride is arrogant, Kraken, Sloth is lazy, Elgor. Dude, lazy Elgor does not look lazy either. And then we have our favorite one, the Enraged Rapid. Oh, Cobalt is Gluttony? Oh, shit. Lust wasn't introduced, and Leviathan should be Envy. Wow. I thought Leviathan would be Wrath. Huh. But go ahead and tell me. Oh my god, what is he doing? About the game. And then look at Dumas just chilling right here, yo.
Mm-hmm.
God, look at what they do. They're just all floating. God, look at Endor's like jeans. My God. He's just rumbling everything. Rumbling. Alright, so here they're going through the portal. So I guess they had a plan where they were like, oh yeah, just book it. Just try and like do it because we're so close anyway. I wonder if that's them booking it or them like being let through because they're all agreeing. And we'll probably find out soon enough. Anyway, look, here's the sprout. Whoa! Whoa, they're watering it. And there's all the lamps, by the way, from the navigators, too. There's like a whole collection of them. Wow. This is like a big navigator stop. Okay, so I guess they all agreed. Yeah, they didn't try and force their way through. They're all being like
This is a
civil.
very strange group we have here.
Yeah, we have Dumas without arms walking with the family head and then all these people. Which realistically, like, besides Bomb, it's really just Garuro and Tiara. Endor, Rack, and Kun can't really do shit here. You know what's crazy too? Ever since we seen Rack and Kun KS Bomb with the kill on White, they really haven't done anything besides Rack throwing the spear, really. Like, Kun has really done nothing. So, Bomb and Endor, which realistically this should be a date for them, they're seeing the place. Bomb's looking a little surprised. That's the sprout. Doesn't it seem kind of big to be a sprout? Honestly, yeah, if that's only a sprout, I wonder what the biggest like part of it was up. Where exactly is the arena where we'll be playing chess? It's in the center of the sprout. There you'll find a table set up for your match. Ooh, it looks so ornate. So I was gonna say, I hope this thing doesn't look simple. Also, on the thing, like, look at the pieces. There's like a stingray, a whale, I guess some eels and shit. It's kind of like deep sea themed. Pretty cool. Now, let me tell you about the game you'll be playing in the meantime. Bro, I love that Dumas is just chilling here with no arms. The game is called Slay the Chess Piece. Ooh! What, are these gonna represent like actual real animals? Oh no.
Don't kill the shark.
Nah, kill the shark. Don't kill everything else.
They're in danger.
Man, fuck the fucking shark. Save the whale. It's nice to see him get outsmarted by 20,000-year-old schemers. We have Yama the cat. Oh my god. Alright, listen. Yeah, I know. He's not Yama, he's Llama. Lay the chess pieces. Yes, I'll give you a brief description of the game. As the name implies, in the game you must either kill or steal each other chess pieces. Dude, look at Gusting just chilling there as always. That's like the Gusting like pose right there. And then you will proceed with the showdown among the remaining pieces. Oh, so this is kind of a way to like make your opponent start with a disadvantage, I guess. Or you with an advantage. Listen, Bagus, you convinced me, man. Like, you kept whispering it. Not really whispering it, but, you kept saying it. And I was like, you know what? As time has went on, we've given Yama a lot of chances. I'm definitely not going to put him in bitch tier, but he is at the bottom. And sadly, Evankel is too. And that's honestly because she lost a lot of her aura. But we're not talking about her, we're talking about Yama. So, either way. And then you will proceed with the showdown among the remaining pieces. Look at their aura. It's like a JoJo's fight. If any of your chess pieces die during this game, you'll have to take part in the showdown with fewer pieces. So it's exactly like I said. It's either you're starting with an advantage or your enemy starting with a disadvantage.
This is kind of Gusting's plan, right? Because remember, Tromrai is better at chess.
Yeah, so he needs the handicap. What did they say? They say Tromrai never lost. Which is kind of really big glaze when you think about it, because they probably played a lot. They even said Tromrai will never, like, not accept a game. Like, he will always fight you if you ask for chess, which is funny. But Tromrai is so funny. He really is growing on me, man. I'm scared he might be at the top. Who knows? And what exactly do you mean by killing chess pieces? Is this what I think it is? Good to see you. Do you like your tie? Oh yeah, because they kind of set him up. You sure are quick for a regular. Fucking Belver, yo. Is Belver a ranker or a regular? He's a ranker, right?
I believe he's a ranker, yeah.
But he's not a high ranker.
No.
Interesting. And he's the one who's set up to be the next family head, by the way. Crazy. Craziness. No, don't. Oh my god, Adrian. He's gonna say they're the chess pieces. He's gonna say they're the
Mm-hmm.
chess pieces, bruh. All of you here will be the chess pieces. Oh my god! You know what's so crazy? Now they're actually important again. Like, now, like, Endor is really important. But this doesn't seem like it adds up to
Well, it
enough
depends what
chess
chess piece
pieces.
they are.
Well, I mean, still, any chess piece is still valuable, right? I mean, even the pawn can make a big difference.
What if the king dies?
I mean, listen, then the game's over. If Bomb dies, realistically, what else are they gonna do? Like, it's
You go to
over.
the chess table with no king.
You just lose. Where the chess pieces? I never agreed to this. Oh my god, look at her. Oh. You're not real chess pieces, of course. It's a symbolic role. To be more precise, you'll represent Lord Gustang's chess pieces in the game. You will each symbolize one of Lord Gustang's chess pieces in the showdown. If you die in battle or are captured by Lord Tromrai, who's literally right here with them, by the way. Wait, he's the octopus? What the hell? Huh? Then Lord Gustang loses the chess piece that you represent. So at the very end, at least he doesn't have to kill them. But this is wildly different because do you remember in the I was about to say name hunt station, but do you remember in the workshop battle, they specifically told people, yeah, don't kill people. If you kill people, you're out. So they did kind of have a safety at the end of the day, at least in that, but that was still, God knows how long ago. This one, they're giving Traumarai a choice, and what choice do you really think Traumarai is going to take? You think he's going to capture them, or you think he's just going to kill them? Oh, actually, wait,
What
this isn't as clear
what
cut as I
workshop
thought.
battle are you referring to where they said not to kill?
Wasn't it the one where they were like all in the it's when Anak and Ran fought. They said to not
Uh
kill.
oh, did they? I
Yeah.
feel
They
like
said
people
you
died anyways. Didn't what is it? Mad God just murder some dude straight up there? Like he blew up their head?
you mean Mad Dog, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
was I wrong? I thought they said not to kill anyone there. Yeah, I
I
remember
guess
that.
I guess it doesn't count as killing.
No, no, that guy wanted it. That guy
He was
wanted
alive. He was alive.
it. Yo, Kim.
They just need to get the medics out.
Okay, yeah, maybe I'm wrong now that I'm remembering that part. Fuck, I thought there was one of the competitions where they said like, yeah, you can't kill anyone. And that definitely not in season one, because in season one we know no one was supposed to die. Like that one was very safe, but uh maybe I'm wrong. Huh. I thought there was one. I guess I'm wrong. I was about to say, so I was gonna say like Gust or not Gusting. Trauma is probably just gonna kill them, but now that I think about it, he probably won't. For the pure fact that, what if it upsets Bomb, right? Because at the end of the
Hmm.
day, how much do you think they're still going around Bomb here? Because I feel like Bomb isn't now the only thing anymore. Like, obviously, Gusting and Trauma are going to butt heads. They're focusing on each other. Bomb is there. He's a major piece, but he's not the only piece anymore that's going to be, like, dealt here
He's kind
now.
of like a bonus prize because I feel like the family heads hate themselves, like hate each other more than they're focused at getting bombed because they know that the other one's gonna stop the other from getting bombed, right? So like their main priority is dealing with
Yeah,
their
they're
counterpart,
they're number one. They're each
and
other's
then bomb
number
is the
one.
secondary thing. Yeah,
Hmm. Interesting. Well, for sure, they're never going to kill Bomb, right? Like, neither side should kill Bomb here.
yeah, I don't think so.
But the question is, will they kill his like teammates?
They've tried not to so far. It seems.
Okay. So I guess that's why the stipulation is there of like you could capture them or kill them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. So I'm curious what's going to represent traumatized pieces then, if this is like an equal game.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to play this game. If you don't want to play, oh fuck, if you don't play, Lord Traumarai will kill you anyway. Did he agree to that? I feel like he's kind of talking for Traumarai anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So just shut up and do it, you foolish princess. Damn, I'm surprised he's talking to her like that. You little... Are you not going to tell us which chess piece each person represents? Damn, he wants to know. Now he's interested. He's locked in. You know what we could put? Actually, hold on. I'm about to write this one down. Traumarai is locked in. This is his favorite game. That's right. Only the players themselves will know which piece they are. Oh! It wouldn't be any fun if you both knew that. Wait, that's kind of crazy.
Mm. kind of fun.
Yeah, now you really have to guess. So
Now you don't
what
know
if?
what you're catching.
Yeah, but like, what if they tell you like, "Oh, I'm the thing," and then what if they just lie? They could probably
It's like,
lie
oh, I'm
too.
not an important piece. Don't worry about it, or
Yeah, or
something.
like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so important, don't kill me."
Hmm.
So I wonder if they capture it, does the other side lose the piece, or do you gain an extra piece? I think it's the other side just loses it, right?
They lose it. Yeah, there is no gain. So you can't get two kings. You can't get two queens. Yada yada. You just take away from the other person.
Okay, so it's only a net negative. There's no gaining. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. It won't take long for me to wipe them all out myself anyway. Okay, see that implies death. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not so fast. I'm afraid that's not allowed. I like how he's beeping too. He's like beeping in protest. Hmm? You and Lord Gusting can knock down the king yourselves. But otherwise, only the players representing your chess pieces are allowed to take part in the battle directly. If you exercise your power when slaying any other piece but the king, you'll be disqualified. Oh, okay, so they put a stipulation here. So they
So no
can,
one should say they're the king.
yeah, so at this point, well, Bomb has to be the king. I don't think he is, though. I don't think the octopus thing is the king if that's him, right? If they were showing his piece there. But I was
Hmm.
going to say, this is extremely unfair if the family head could just, like, fight them. It's not even going to be a fight. He's going to instantly. It's basically a race. Like, who can get to the piece first? It doesn't matter
Hmm.
what piece you get. If you just get to it, they're going to get you. You can't fight them, right? Capture or kill you, they're going to do whatever they want to you. But yeah, it's like Pagoose saying, this is the only way to make it fair. This makes a lot more sense now. So the only person they could go after is the king, but how do they know who the king is? They don't.
Exactly. So if they just try to guess and they get it wrong, they're immediately disqualified. So it's a lot to lose.
So they can't really do shit.
Hmm.
Wow.
Well, I mean, they could figure out somehow who the king is. I don't really
How?
know
If
how they
no
do
one
that.
says anything, how?
Yeah.
Because what if people are lying? Like, if I say I'm the king
Hmm.
and I'm not, I could just get Traumaride disqualified.
Yeah, but at the cost of your life. But sure.
Or he captures me. Is it
That's a good
only
point,
killing or
actually.
is
Yeah, if
it
he
capturing
captures
too?
you, if he captures you and assumes that you're the king, or if he captures someone who's not the king and doesn't actually like do anything harmful to them, is that still disqualification? I would argue yes,
Is it only
but I don't know
killing?
exactly. No, I think
Just if you
any
try
sort
and
of
use your
means.
power.
Yeah, exactly. Any
Okay.
sort of way that he gets involved and like physically like goes after one of the participants and it's not the king, I think he gets disqualified because it wouldn't make sense that like he can chase because he could essentially just quickly scan everyone if that's the case, right? Like it
Exactly,
wouldn't
yeah.
stop him from instantly scouting every single
Or just
person because
grabbing them
like
all. Just like when you
yeah,
see him
he
just
can send
grabbing.
one animal to each, they all get captured, and then he figures out who the hell is the king. It's game over.
Well, assuming the animals are the chess pieces. I
Hmm.
hope, like, man. Oh! Oh! Oh, no, wait a minute. What if the chess pieces for him are his fucking family leads? Or what the fuck are they called? God damn it.
Branch
Fuck.
leaders.
Yeah, branch leaders. What if that's why they
Mm.
kept them alive? What if I mean, they were supposed to be dead from what Gusting was saying, but if his
Hmm.
branch leaders are the chess pieces, this is wildly unfair.
Yeah, I mean, Bomb could probably take him out, but I don't know if Endorsey could.
Okay, what about Rack and Coon?
um, Maybe if they catch him slipping, like while he's using
Nah,
the bathroom
nah,
or
there's no
something,
way. There's no way.
jump him while he's in the bathroom.
Let's see. Thank you,
I was thinking
Briz.
the same thing. I'm looking at the chat right now.
He gave Dumas a handicap. Dude, Dumas has to heal from that. He healed from the
Right, he
other
did
thing
blow up
instantly.
Dumas's arms, yeah.
Bro, those shits have to come back.
And that's kind of
Anyway,
sad because Bomb is technically on Gustang's side, so Dumas being like blown
Gusting
up
is
is
his
not very
ally.
good. Yeah.
Gusting is his friend. Or not Gusting, Dumas is his friend now. Dude, Dumas is so cool, man. Oh my god. Oh, that's the poison. I thought that was just the effect of like him losing it. Because that was like the same effect when Jinsen like bisected him a little bit, I think. It was like the purple
Mm. Oh, I
fire.
think it might be that like because he can't regrow it, right? Because I assume like
Oh.
Dumas can like basically regenerate his armor
I thought
when
you could just
he
like
gets
put it
damaged.
back. You could like shove it back in.
Or like yeah, put it back. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was dissolved by the poison though.
Mmm. Dude,
Oh, you see like a
literally,
Mataratsu. Yeah,
literally, I
but
mentioned it
useful.
last time too. Amaterasu is like so
It's
ass.
true. We did have a conversation about a Mataratsu. Were we referring to the poison last time? I don't even remember.
I
That
think
might
so.
have
I was
been
the one
it.
who brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, oh, it's
All the
basically
memories are
like
coming
that.
back now as we keep reading.
Good. The king? You mean one of us is going to be the king? Exactly. The game wouldn't work unless there's a king, right? One of you will be the king. Oh god, look, it's the whale! If either side comes to the arena without their king, the game will be over automatically. Shut down or not. Or showdown or not. So yeah, I mean, at that point, if you get the king, you win. Like,
Hmm.
no matter what. So what if each side gets the king and then they both go to the arena and they both don't have their king?
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I guess just be a draw, and they would have to like reset the chessboard. That's what I would do in that situation. Like, oh, you both got the king, so reset the game with a full chessboard or something. I don't know.
The goose just said gas. Like, what then? What do we do now?
We didn't think about this.
The battle will begin in 2 hours. Try to keep your chess pieces alive and avoid capture until then, because you'll be playing the chess game with the remaining pieces. So Gusting has to do the same thing.
Hmm.
Huh. So if
But
we
Gusting picked a
actually...
bunch of regulars to represent him.
I don't know, man. Yeah, that seems kind of dumb.
Hmm.
But Gusting is not dumb. Interesting. So the interesting thing that I'm curious about now is like, oh my god, there's so much here. Like, I'm curious if we'll even get to the end result here. And it's a kind of similar thing I said with the Goon arc. In the Goon arc, we never got to the marriage. Like, Bomb was never
Hmm.
married. So I was assuming like, oh yeah, who's he gonna get, end up with at the end? We never got to it. I wonder if we're even gonna get to this chess match, or if something else is gonna happen. Because we did notice, well, we didn't go over it in the recap, but from last time we do know Urek is coming. He's still coming here, right?
Hmm.
Luzlek even said, "I'll see you at the arena," so that means Luzlek is coming too.
Yeah, we got a lot of interference.
So I'm gonna think like, are we even gonna finish this? Because now what ends up happening is we're going through like a goal and we just never even finish the goal. We just get interrupted and we have a new goal. Like it's constant, just like switching. If the game continues until the time when the showdown was originally supposed to start, then you'll have to play only with the pieces that arrive in time for the showdown. That's assuming you both manage to protect your king, of course. Wait, so do they know who their own king is? Like, does Gusting know
Probably
who
not.
his pieces are? Or...
No, I don't think either of them know anything.
Are you sure? Because I thought, like, the way they mentioned it
I'm
before,
sure.
they don't know the other side's one.
The only people who know are the people who are holding the pieces. So whether or not they decide to disclose that information is up to them.
So Gusting has no clue who's who, even on
Right.
his side.
Right.
Wow. Okay. So if you're the king, wouldn't it be in your best interest to tell Gusting, hey, I'm the king, protect me?
Probably.
Or like not even the king, like Dumas too. Like, hey Dumas, help me out. Like I'm
Mhm. Even if you're
important.
not the king, just tell them you're the king and be like,
Okay,
protect
you
me.
can't do that. I mean,
Well,
they should
they're
protect
not
you
gonna know.
anyway. They should protect you anyway, but still.
Look, I'm the rook, bro. I'm kind of important. I'm not the king, but still pretty good.
What's more important, the rook or the bishop?
It depends. I personally like the rook more because I have a smooth brain and I like moving straight forward and sideways.
Yeah, okay, Pagoose is saying the rook. I'm not too
Okay,
familiar
good.
with chess, so Damn, okay, and Briz says it too. Alright,
Because the
that's
rook in
three.
theory can make it to any spot, but the bishops are like linked to only go on dark or light squares depending on which bishop it is, which is kind of like restricting.
Wow. Yeah, which one of you want to fight Trumra in chess, huh?
But we could all work together, see if we
Hell
can beat him.
no.
Have a discussion on every single move.
You get unlimited time, Trumra gets 5 seconds per move.
Mm-hmm.
I may not be allowed to kill the other chess pieces, but as long as I can slay the king myself, don't I have a huge advantage since I'm up against mere regulars? He is right, if he finds out who the king is. Why is the Pobedao family suggesting a game like this to me? The previous day, the site of the battle between Lopobia's forces and Pobedao's forces. Oh my god, look who's here with his metal as fuck ship, which is 3D modeled too. Commander! Oh look, it's fucking military Jinsung. I searched everywhere, but I couldn't find the branch leaders. Oh, so they went to the SOS. Oh look, there's the eye. I think that's the one you sent me to with the eye.
Hmm.
What the fuck is that thing called?
The Gran
Abuelo.
Abuela.
Yeah, Gran Abuelo. And then wasn't Kieran salty that like he got the Gran Abuelo too?
Yeah.
I wonder why that
Apparently, it's really
is.
important. I
Yeah,
don't know.
what is so powerful about the Gran Abuelo? Unless it's just like a really strong
It
one.
seems very useful.
Because the other one
Uh,
too, and this is where the YouTube people kind of pointed out to me too. The I forgot what the fuck it was called, the Haytayer or whatever the fuck, the dragon that Kieran
mhm.
has. They said if anyone harms it, they'll die. And what that kind of implies, oh yeah, I got it right. Let's go, Haytay. What that kind of implies is that if anyone touches it, Tromrai will get so angry he'll kill you. Like Tromrai himself will do it. It's not like a special power the animal has. It's
Mhm.
like Tromrai just loves it that much. Like if you fuck with it, he'll fuck you. So
Mhm.
I feel like he kind of likes Haytay more, but who knows? There are bodies of dead troops, but no survivors. I'm sure this is where the battle took place. Where the heck did everyone go? What about the call for help we received? Look at fucking Robodon, man. Could it have been a trap? Oh, who's coming and who is that? What the hell? What the fuck? That's like a weird turtle thing. Oh my god, those eyes do not look nice. What the fuck is jumping out? I mean, it kind of looks animalistic, so maybe it is Lopobia. Lord Robodon! What the? Who is this? Lord Robodon! It's like a little kid. They all have green hair too. I think that's so funny. Oh my god, wait, they really are small. Unless Robodon is just really big. What the fuck? Oh, that's crazy, Pagoo. So the more he likes you, the better animal he gives you that he cares about. Wait, so doesn't that mean he really cares about Kieran then? If he's giving him Haytay and he
Hmm.
loves Haytay?
Well, Karen doesn't seem to feel that way.
Kieran's always salty, man. I mean, I don't blame him. He basically has to take all the shit while Robodon goes and be free and does whatever he wants, but... Yo, who's this little person? Like, what the hell? This looks so funny. They're just hugging Robodon's chest. Pococo? You came! Leader of the Lopobia family's turtle branch, Lopobia Pococo. I like Pococo. Is this a boy or a girl?
I think it's a dude.
Okay. What in the world happened here, Pococo? Well, let me explain. First, the Pobedao family warped us here. Then, they killed anyone who resisted and took those who surrendered with them. They said something about a game. What? A game? I understand the rules of the game. Ooh! Who the fuck is Didiano? A shit throwing lemur. I
Oh,
mean,
I
come
think I
on.
remember seeing that.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, I do too.
That was during the
I was
walls or
about to
whatever.
say, yeah, before they even like got to like this point, that was in the wall. Oh my god, Didion, he threw shit.
That was cool. I'd take that one. That was pretty cool.
No, it wasn't.
What? Imagine throwing shit at your enemies that like deals damage. Like, come on,
It already deals damage. It's not sanitary.
that's a flex.
That is not a flex. Oh my god.
That's
That
peak
is
writing.
jar filled with shit. That is so fucked
It's kind of crazy how we glossed over that shit, right? Like we just read that shit like it was nothing.
up. So Strawberry has a lemur that just has like shit attacks and he gave that to someone.
No way he's keeping.
See, I think that kind of downplays how much Strawberry likes that animal. I'm sure he likes the lemur filled with shit more than his kids.
Hmm.
A shit throwing lemur. That shit is so fucked up. Oh my god, that killed me. That shit is so fucked up, man. He gave him the shit throwing lemur. Oh my god, we gotta stop with that. Holy shit. I get that I'm not supposed to know which of Gustang's chess pieces is which. But what about my chess pieces? How are they decided? Just like Gusting's chess pieces, you will have players of your own to represent your pieces as well. Yeah, but do they get to choose? Like, did Gusting choose? Well, he can't choose because then he would know which piece is which. Unless you only choose the people and then they randomize it. Like, okay, I choose these 10 people, but you don't know which one's which.
Right, that's how it works.
Okay. What's going on, Sleepy? And who would they be? Oh no. Are those the branch leaders? Oh no. You got Grandma Tree just venting in general. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he kind of like did like a tree themed like this to Robodon. Stupidness. I like how this thing just showed up out of nowhere, by the way. Like, it's a very big thing, so either that thing teleported in because it didn't float slowly there, they would have seen that shit. Huh? Oh god, look at them. What's that? A prison ship? Lord Traumarai! So here's the big question. Is he gonna feel bad for his children, Adrian?
Probably not.
This is so fucked up. You know what's sad? I feel like... Do you think Gusting... Okay, who cares more for their children, Gusting or Traumarai?
I think it's easily Gusting, right?
You think so?
Even though it's not by a lot, because I don't think Gusting cares much, but he at least gives them, like... He treats them pretty decent, right?
I guess.
Like, he wouldn't force them to get married to anyone or anything like that. Although Gusting does have that whole thing where, like, he makes you do what he wants you to do
Yeah,
without,
so
like...
he's kind of using you.
He's kind of manipulative, but you don't feel like you're being manipulated at times. Like,
yeah, but what if
Gusting.
you are? What if it's worse than what Traumarai is doing? At least Traumarai is honest about it. Like, he's not
That's
fronting.
the thing, yeah, Traumai's honest. Yeah. But also Traumai just straight up, like, kills people without remorse. I don't think Gusting has ever done that.
Hey, he wasn't gonna kill fucking, oh god, what was that guy's name? Who was the guy
Because
with the
Traumai...
tongue curse?
Shoot, what was his name?
I always forget his name. I remembered it for a good bit, but...
Holin.
Yeah, Holin. Bro, he was gonna just rip out his tongue, you know? He wasn't gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't
But also,
Holin's
Gusting
fault.
did that shit to him.
Yeah, it wasn't even
But that
Holin's
wasn't someone from
fault.
his family, so...
Yeah, Gusting is constantly where this
Gusting's ruthless against other people.
Also, that's crazy what you said about fucking the Didiano. Oh my god, bruh. But also, Sleepy, I kind of agree with you. I like Pakoko. Pakoko's cute. I hope Pakoko's a girl, but I'm gonna be upset if he's a guy. But it is what it is. So, Trauma is confused. It doesn't look like he's surprised.
I'd be embarrassed if I got caught and, like, the family leader's just watching me right now.
Yeah,
in
he
a
might
cage.
rip out your fucking tongue. Are those the branch leaders? Oh, look who's there! It's Holin!
Holin Bennett.
What the fuck? Oh my god, the Blood Angel, too. That's what I'm gonna start calling her.
The best one.
Yeah, Blood Angel. I love her. And then we have this fucking freak, and then the water gun lady. Oh my god. Game? What do you mean? Dude, Pakoko is so tiny. Well, I'm not really sure either. They appear to have abducted the branch leaders who surrendered for some kind of game in order to... What did they say again? Oh, right. They want to see Lord Traumarai. The branch leaders. Defeated by his own underlings. Oh my god! Wait, so they're gonna pit Bomb's group, which is basically Bomb, I guess, mixed with Gustang, right? So they're basically gonna have a battle royale between them and Lopo B as branch leaders.
Right. But hey, we got Dumas.
I mean, hey, that's a big thing too. So what if they
armless,
put True. I mean, what if they put Kieran on like Traumarai's side? Because Dumas, even without arms, I think is still pretty ridiculous. He has some nice leg action, kind of like okay, what was that guy's name in Cage?
Freaking
Gato.
The worst dad, Gato. Yeah.
Not the worst dad. Traumarai is the worst dad.
That's true. We have a lot of bad dads in Tog.
How many good ones are there?
I mean, basically, all the family leaders are bad parents, right? So
Yuri's a good
lot
parent.
of dads there.
I think Yuri's a
Well, I meant
Urine.
the dads, at least. The dads.
Yeah,
we don't know too much about the girls.
Okay. The girls.
Oh, Arc Raptor is the best dad, yeah. They killed off the good ones.
Oh, God, you're right.
Although Gato did die, too, I'm pretty
Bodice,
sure. So.
Bodice,
yeah, exactly. Deleted from existence.
God, no. No.
Oh, yeah, we got Chio and he's dead. Man, you guys are cooking.
I forgot Xianhee's dead. Yeah, he's sacrificed for her. Wow.
Hmm.
Even though the hot, like, it must be tough being born as a hot male. Oh my god. You're kind of like a bitch.
Well, Jinsung made it. He's pretty good, but he is like
I mean,
essentially
look what he
royalty.
did. Look what he did, though.
He's hot royalty. Yeah,
He's
well, he
also
was. Yeah,
excommunicated.
that's true. Man, I just want to learn about the other families. Man. I really like this shit right now, but damn, I'm like itching to see all the other families because they keep teasing us with like little things here and there.
Yeah, me too. I want to see Yuri's family, man. See more of her. Anyway, the branch leaders. Oh yeah, I already read that. Okay. What are you all doing here? Bro, they're probably gonna ask for like forgiveness. Lord Traumarai, you see, these people were caught trespassing on our family's territory. Yeah, that is such a lie. Unfortunately for them, they fell into a trap and were brought here as captives. You fools. Now I see what's going on. So they're going to represent my chess pieces in this game. Correct. Each of them will represent one of your chess pieces. If any of them die, then the corresponding chess pieces disappear as well. They promised the administrator to take part in the game at risk of their own lives. Aw, damn. So again, when they say administrator, do they mean like the person or the creature?
The creature.
The creature.
When we're
Okay.
dealing with this level, it's definitely the creature.
Okay. So, but just to make sure, there's a person administrator on each floor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like we only saw the one time with like the coon guy.
Right. The person administrator basically does the work of the creature administrator for Jihad, like representing Jihad
The
essentially. Like
ruler, yeah, yeah, the
we
ruler.
represent the creature, right? They're like
Hmm.
his second hand man. It's like it's something to do with the Jihad system, but
Are they
everything
strong?
essentially goes through that they should be, right? Because it's like a high honor and you have to basically rep your floor. It's kind of like gang territory in a way.
Because
So you should be relatively strong.
I feel like the coon came in like in the last
Hmm.
station and kind of said like, "Hey, calm down, right?" But I
Yeah.
don't think they were scared of him. I think maybe they were scared of him getting the administrator.
That's a fair point. But he was
Hmm.
pretty strong though. It was mentioned that he's like, pretty high ranker.
Hmm. I mean, CP brings up a good point here. Yeah, they were attacking them, but didn't they TP them out and then like basically hold them hostage? So Kieran kind of set them up. Remember? Yeah, they were attacking, but they were attacking under Kieran's orders, right?
Right. Yeah,
So
and
Kieran set
they
them
were kind
up.
of coerced by Kieran to join the fight first of all because they didn't want to do anything off the
he
start. And then Kieran dipped and like left them as they were like charging in the front line. So it's like a double like cucking,
fucked
I
them.
guess.
He fucked
Yeah,
them. He
in
just
both
straight
ways
fucked
because
them.
he made it up and then he made them like he dipped as soon as they started fighting. But it's like it has to be expected, right? Because Kieran, we know 100% now is like preying on the Lopobia's downfall.
Yeah. He's just sick of
Which is
trauma, I
kind of
guess.
interesting because he's trying to become the new leader for him to throw all these people under the bus, it must mean that like within his own forces he has a plan for like his new detail. Like you see the other family heads that he had or the other ex
Yeah, those losers that
branch
sucked.
leaders, like those are I assume are gonna be like his plan to like replace these people. So it's like two birds, one stone, right? He's getting rid of trauma, he's getting rid of the old branch leaders that probably wouldn't agree with him if he rose to power.
The old
Right.
regime.
So now, and then he has his own people that he's basically been like, working with this whole time. So like they're already cool with him. So like once he takes over the family, he's good to go, right? He already has his whole
It's funny
leadership.
because I feel like a lot of Lopobias probably don't like the way Traumaride does things. So I really wonder like how many branch leaders are forced to be loyal versus like actually are.
Right.
Because
Like
look
how
at
many of these
Kieran.
people would be okay if Kieran just ended up taking over, right? Like they'd probably
Yeah.
just business as normal. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, we'll have to find out. Don't really
Yeah,
know
see,
much about these
that's
characters.
yeah, exactly. But what Pagust is saying here is something I brought up too. Once you become the family leader, you're not going to be able to do what Traumaride did. Like you're just not him, right? You're not an irregular. So
Hmm.
in terms of like, what's going to stop from, other people, aka other families tearing you apart, at that point I really think it's they're planning to do this equally to every family. Now
Yeah,
whether
no,
they
I
can
totally
or
agree with
not,
that.
who knows? And whether the timing is going to align, who knows, right? But that's I think their plan. They're trying to do it as as soon as possible to all families like at the same time. But one by one, like the families are just gonna cannibalize them because that's what they said bomb was for. Bomb was gonna upset the balance of power between all the 10 families. It's like having two family heads, or not even having like a potential Urek in the making, even though he's really not Urek, but still. He got no fire weapon, went there, so he left it. I don't know. I think he did really like he fucking he fucked them, man. I think Kieran fucked them.
I think it was part of the plan originally for Kieran to leave the whole time. It was just good timing that Bomb was there because he is working with the Revolution people, and we know that what's his name, who's facilitating this whole thing, Bellerir, is also Revolution associated. So I think it might have been just an order from like the Revolution folks to like follow this procedure. So like Kieran's playing his part, Bellerir's playing his part, and this is just all part of the elaborate plan in the background.
It makes me question too what side Gustang's on, because Gustang was the one, if I remember correctly, who told Kieran, "I'll make you the family head of Lopobia," right? It was Gustang.
Yeah, he has to be aware. I feel like Gusting has to be aware of this revolution group. I'm not so sure if Traumarai is aware because he doesn't seem to notice it. But also,
it's
sounds like he doesn't
Traumarai.
know anything. Yeah, exactly.
It's Traumarai. Yeah, I think so too, Sleepy. I think he's working with them. Gusting is,
and that might be why Gusting is kind of having an upper hand all the time because he's not working alone. But also he has a very ambitious goal, right? Because he also wants to eliminate all the 10 family heads, which also gives more evidence of the fact that he's probably working hand in hand with Revolution and not as loosely as like we think.
Maybe
because his whole plan, like he plans to get rid of himself too. It seems like he's not,
which is crazy.
It's like complete scorched earth.
Yeah, like just eliminate the family system, which is wild. At that point, he's kind of like Fug. Surprised he didn't join up with Fug, but you know what the big question I have is at that point. And I'm trying to just remember this. Is the captain a part of Revolution?
That's an interesting question. I don't really know.
Didn't they show him in the picture with all the Revolution
I think
people?
they did, yeah. So maybe he is implied, and that would make a lot of sense, right? Because he is also a third party, right? So for him to be connected to this one,
he's a Jihad
kind
clone.
of loops everything in.
He's at the top is crazy. He should.
So that means that Revolution has had its hands in a lot of things for a very long time. Even if we include someone like Rachel, who she's probably a newer recruit, I don't know, but like you don't really know. We don't know for sure, but
if you're gonna
Revolution
backstab them,
has always been slithering around, right?
Just like her.
Because the captain has been setting shit up with Dowan and Cha for a very long time too. Like that's before they were released into the before they were sealed into the walls.
Yeah.
So this is a very, very long-term strategy.
True. Yeah. So they're
crazy.
Old.
Yeah.
Like I said, Jihad clone. Anyway. So if you refuse to play, they will all die. But I don't know. I mean, they look slightly different, I guess, but like I use their names interchangeably. I don't know if I'm wrong for that, but like the captain and the boss seem like so similar. Like I know they're different because they look different, but they seem very close. Different clones of Jihad. Different princes, perhaps. Anyway, what would you like to do? I guess I'll have to play the game. I have no intention of losing anyway. I mean, again, even in Traumarai's POV, this is still way in his favor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's literally branch leaders who are all rankers versus a couple rankers and regulars. And a top 3 of the family, to be fair, but still. I'm sure you're probably up to something. But whatever it is, you're going to regret this. Yo, Traumarai! I like how it's just like wait, so is Bellerir inside that thing, or is that just transmitting his voice?
I think he's inside of it.
Yeah, I can't tell with like the little bubble thing on top. Very well. I'm looking forward to the game. Meanwhile, the entrance on the other side of the sprout. Yeah, this looks like all fucking hell just broke loose. Oh look, there's the thing. The little like ship thing. Oh, excuse me. Pobedau's forces. Oh god, this lady. I'm not gonna lie, I love her frame, but god do I hate her hair. And her face. Her face looks very mannish too. So something's coming. Do you think it's Urek or do you think it's Luzlek? Oh no, it's Robodon! Oh shit. I'm sure Adrian, Adrian, you know there's differences, right, between the boss and
Right,
the
yeah, I'm
captain.
playing dumb sometimes too,
Ah, okay. Oh
just
god,
to not spoil
look.
anything. I don't remember exactly when they displayed both the boss and like the captain like separately, but I do believe that they are two separate people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this lady just gets angry. Grr, they've arrived. Look at him. Dude, his ship is so funny. Like, why did he choose that? For such a nice, calm guy, he really chose like a very like angry ship.
He has to be menacing. He's like the forces. He's their army.
The special forces. Mashin talked about the one with the scar, and Doan Chow talked about the one with the mole. Ah, okay. So which is the one that was in the suspendium with them? Which one was that one? Was that the one with the mole?
That was the one that talked to Mashni, so probably the scar.
The scar? Oh, the scar. Okay. So we've
Yeah.
only seen the mole one once then. Okay.
And that was in a flashback.
Those are Lopobia's most powerful forces. Look how calm Robodon is. You know, I was half expecting Pokoko to still be on his chest rubbing him. You think like Robodon cared about that shit?
I don't know.
Like you think he was like alright with it? You think he's like, what the hell's going on?
I think he doesn't mind. I don't know.
You think Robodon's chill like that?
Yeah.
I love that shit. Rachel is the clone, the rest are actual children? That is crazy. Those are the split aspect, there's two genetic. Damn. I mean, hey, you never know, right? We'll maybe find out in 1,000 chapters. Robodon's field army. Daniel, look at that bod. Oh no, what's she gonna do with that weird spear, that worm spear? It's Pobedow's forces. I don't want to have to face you all in a battle like this. But you people started this war. There's no need to resent each other. Oh my god, he's getting ready, yo, what the fuck? So I don't know who this lady is, but there's no way she could take Robodon. Even if I have to pierce right through your hearts. I'm getting to the arena where Lord Traumarai is waiting, no matter what. Oh my god. Hey, yo, what is that angle? Holy shit. I mean, damn, that's a crazy fucking throw, though. Wow. There's no way Robodon's gonna have a problem with this. There's no way. Damn, he's just straight punching that shit. No Gran Abuelo either. Ooh. It almost looks like the ship is, like, shocked at this. I think that's so funny. Huh? Oh my god, he fucking broke it. Oh, Pobedao Kerr?
Disintegrated.
Ugh, that's her name? Kerr. Literally the name, or the sound she makes, too. Wow. Oh my god, it took Kerr's arm! Oh,
Holy
shit!
Yo, Robodon is not playing.
Yo, he said he's serious. Dude, they always do that pose when they punch. I mean, granted, what pose are you really gonna do, but... They blocked the attack! I think that's way more than blocking it. Oh, wait, are they saying Pobedao blocked it?
Yeah.
Oh, with the lighthouses. Yeah, I see that. Is that what I think it is? There's only one person in Pobedao's army who could create a barrier like that. Are we gonna see the second strongest Pobedao person? Oh, yo, give me the +1. Give me the +1. The man in second place in their family's hierarchy. Oh, I didn't know it was the dog guy. Who again looks like a Lopobia. Proust. Wow, I never knew Proust was number 2. Too easy, come on, man. Okay, it was kind of easy, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, Proust looks so wise. So technically, I mean, you know, aside from like maybe countering with abilities and stuff, right? This guy on paper should be stronger than Dumas, right?
I'm not so sure about that because he's a lighthouse specialist, so his second in command could be like just having to do with his defensive capabilities.
Okay.
I don't know much. I can't say much about his offense.
Okay. This isn't going to be easy. All units! All unit! Oh god, they're both saying it. Oh god, look at him! Defend the arena! Charge! Props is the ultimate defense, and Dumas is straight hands. Well, yeah, at this point, feet, yeah. Technically, he's number 3 strongest in the family. True, I mean, I guess, but, you know, strongest in what way, right? Strongest in offense or defense? Because it always goes back to the question, what's stronger, the sword or the shield, right? But either way, so they're just going to have a whole ass war there. Wow.
Hmm.
So we're going to have Proust versus Robodon. I feel like they've barely shown Proust, too. Like, we have barely seen this guy. I didn't even know he was a light bearer. But that's pretty cool. So, Adrian, do we keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Wait, what do you mean, Pagoose? The sword always confuses you. Elaborate. And also, take warning. This episode is gonna be violent, even though we just saw Kerr's arm get torn off. As if that's not violent. These things are so hit or miss with the warnings sometimes. Anyway, chapter 186! Warning, this episode is gonna have gore. Probably. You don't see people going to war with only shields, but you have seen armies with swords. That's true, yeah. Maybe they're just not pussies. Maybe shields are just out of fashion. Or maybe it's a blood matter only thing. We just have never seen any blood matter. Hold on. I can't agree to this game, second in command. Lord Dumas? Oh, that's fucking Dumas saying that. The family leader may have said you're in charge in this war. I was told by the family leader himself to capture that irregular. I refuse to disobey the family leader's command simply to do as you say. Disobey the family leader? You're making unfounded assumptions, Lord Dumas. What? Naturally, I've decided on a role for you that will allow you to carry out the family leader's command. I mean, honestly, Sleepy, yeah, when you get that high in, like, the ranks, I'm assuming an arm could just be regrown back. I mean, look at Caliban. His one is, like, Shinsu, but still. Your job in this game is to be the chess piece tracker. What the fuck is that? You're allowed to track down, fight, and eliminate chess pieces regardless of their team. Bro, I feel like Belrier just invented this. This is just like an invention he just made. What the fuck?
Well, he has to make Dumas play ball, so he's just giving him something to do.
Man, what the hell? Also, on top of that, Pagoose, like, didn't Ginseng literally get his hands, like, blown off or whatever? Like, his hands were, like, really fucked up at a certain point, and now they're kind of back. Even though he's saying they're still fucked up, but at least they look, like, fine. He's the rock, paper, scissors person that always says atomic bomb. Yeah, I hate Belrier, man. Belrier's annoying. But either way, that means you could take the irregular away during the game as well, right? By fighting him. Oh, man. And listen, Dumas is nerfed now, right? He doesn't have the arms. But we saw how the first time went with him and Bomb, right?
Right, but what if Bomb is the king?
Well, that doesn't
Then
matter.
he can't fight him.
No, he can still fight him.
Well, then Bomb would be taken out of the game.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's like a catch-22. Because he can't accomplish his mission, but he also, like, you know what I mean? Like, he can't capture Bomb, but he's supposed to capture Bomb.
Wait, but if he captures Bomb, what side does that count for? They just lose it. Like, it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, I guess they lose it, right? Because Bomb has to make it to the end of the showdown, to, like, the area. Like, he has to deliver his chess piece at the end. So if he's not there to deliver his chess piece and he's, like, taken somewhere else by Dumas and not, like, within the game bounds, it's cooked.
Yeah. But if it's the king for Gustang, he shouldn't do it, because then Gustang loses.
Exactly. Well, this all depends on whether, like, if he's just a pawn, then it doesn't matter.
He's not the king. The octopus is not the king.
That's true.
What is the octopus? Yeah. Hopefully it's the bishop, but also I love Dumas's eyes. This is a really nice panel. Very well then. I'll take part in the game. I like how he's
And Bob is just
side-eyeing
hearing this
Bomb.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bomb was like, yo, I'm right here. Tower of God, Season 3, ENKIDU 3. Also, Sleepy, I have no clue what you said. It's not you. Now then, oh, this thing looks happy now. Let's begin the game.
He's saying that what's it called? Belleria can just basically do whatever he wants. He's the one making the rules of the game, so he can twist and bend it as he pleases.
When he said test director, I was confusing it with fucking floor director, like the floor administrator. That makes more sense. So yeah, Bellaria's just shitting, yo. Fuck him. Before we get started, that lamp over there will transport you all to different places in the sprout. And when you get there, you'll be assigned the chess piece that you represent. Ooh. No one else has Bomb's eye color in the entire series. Really? What is it, brown? Yeah, it's brown. It's like light brownish. Okay. Ah. Defeating your opponent's chess pieces is very simple. Either you steal your opponent's pieces, or you kill your opponent. Wait, so they're actually going to have the physical pieces on them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, that's how Jihad recognized him? That's crazy. The eyes? Also, that's mad fucked up that Jihad said that. I thought I killed you. That is so fucked up. Jihad killed an innocent child, man. Fucking asshole. Now, the question is, did he do it out of being a cuck? Or did he do it for an actual reason? Bear in mind that although the lamps here transport you to various places throughout the sprout, the places where they send you are more or less random. Although, if you keep traveling around to those random places, you might eventually end up in the place that you want, of course. Now let's get moving. Oh my god, look at them just calmly walking. Dude, Traumarai's coat is just like hanging on the floor. How do you think Traumarai feels that he's next to Dumas? Or do you think like Dumas even cares?
I don't know. I feel like Dumas doesn't feel fear.
Honestly, with the way he looks, I wouldn't be surprised. Also, I don't think Dumas is caked up there. Those are his thighs, by the way. That's not his ass. I don't think he's caked up. Alright, so we're at the navigator lamp. It's shining. Oh, okay, wow, we're just getting straight into it. Okay, damn. No, like, foreplay or anything. Usually before this, like in Old Talk, we would like go to the room, we would like talk a little bit about this, and then they would start. Where am I? Also, a little misshaping on the eyes there, but that's okay. Where am I? Is this inside the sprout? Oh my god, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
What if Bomb eats ENKIDU?
Sounds good to me.
He already ate Leviathan, right? Now, granted, was he able to eat Leviathan because Leviathan was already in a spell? Or do you think like he was able to eat Leviathan just because he could do it?
That definitely helped because they abused the fact that he was already sealed to like transfer him to Bomb.
Well, yeah, the seal helped like keep Leviathan still, I think, but could he do it like just, if an animal was like incapacitated, let's just say the vicious dragon or whatever was like knocked out, could Bomb eat it if he was like right there?
If it doesn't resist, probably.
Wow. Bro, he could just become a real pinata. This is crazy. Adrian is very useful at times, Sleepy. Dude, I hope we see Vicente more, man. I want to see, like, White again. I hope in, like, season 5 or 6, White just comes back and starts killing people again. God, man. Yeah, Bomb is... Maybe that's why Jihad's scared of him. Maybe, like, he knows...
I do my best to translate.
You do good, too. You do pretty good. This is where, like, maybe Jihad saw Bomb's potential. He got scared. Or he's a cuck, whichever one. But yeah, no, I'm assuming Bomb might meet ENKIDU now. Since all the participants and this floor's leader, the administrator, have given their consent, the game Slay the Chess Pieces has begun. And again, this is not the actual chess game, right? I mean, there's no clue, there's no guarantee we're going to get to that, but this is not the actual chess game.
Right. This is a supplemental game to the chess game, because now the chess game rides on how well this goes.
And the only reason...
It's like a bonus game.
Yeah, the only reason Traumarai is doing this is because they have ENKIDU kind of like hostage.
Yeah, and Traumai is very curious about his past and what's hurting him because the memory erasing thing obviously didn't work out as well
fully.
as it should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's so ironic about this? Again, this is like a big similarity between Traumai and Gustang. Gustang wants to get his memories back, but his original self doesn't want them, right? His original self
Hmm.
warned him, don't do this, right?
Yep.
Traumarai wants to know what Enkidu is, but the original Traumarai, the one we saw in the flashback, wanted to forget this shit. So, Traumarai right now doesn't realize it, but old Traumarai would not want to know anything about Enkidu. He wants to be away from Enkidu. So again, they're the opposite,
Hmm.
but they're doing the same thing. They're both doing what their past selves would not want them to do.
Yep. That's the foolishness of like erasing your memories, right? Because like
You don't
the
know.
one that doesn't know anything is obviously gonna like fall for it and like eventually try to figure it out.
Let's see. Now, everyone, go ahead and take the chess piece that you'll be representing. Oh, which one's bomb? Which one's bomb? Oh, all right, Adrian.
It's
Bets
like a
on
loot
right
crate.
now.
It's like we're rolling.
Who's the
We're
king?
rolling.
Who's the king? I'm saying it's Rack. I'm calling Rack.
It's got to be in Dorsey.
Door? I'm saying
Yeah,
Rack just because
taxi.
Rack has gone nothing. Like I feel bad for Rack. It's a pity. It's a pity pick for me. Oh God, Tiara. Wait, so okay, yeah. So Tiara's on Gustang's team. Okay. Oh, everyone's getting this shit. Damn, look at Rack's eyes. Oh my God, look at the Blood
I
Angel.
noticed they don't have enough pieces. I don't think Gustang has enough pieces to represent him. So I'm curious if like whoever's the pawn, do they represent all of the pawns?
Maybe the pawns
Is
just
that how
aren't
that works?
included.
Oh, okay. Or like if you're a bishop, do you represent both bishops or are you only one?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't
It
even know if the teams are even. I don't think it matters though. They'll probably
doesn't
figure it
feel
out.
even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the chess piece. Oh, he got the shark. Oh, so he
That
didn't
seems
even get
kind of
the
good.
octopus. It's shaped like a shark. Kuhn told me about this piece. This is the queen. Oh
Ooh,
shit.
okay, still pretty
That's a
important.
big piece. Yeah, that's a very big
Yeah.
piece, but not the king. I was hoping I would be the king, although it might be riskier for everyone else. According to the rules of the game, the king is both the most dangerous and important piece. I need to find out who's playing as the king. So this is where the chess piece is like right now no one knows what anyone else is, but if they meet each other, they
No.
could they could tell each other, right?
You know what's interesting? I don't think Baum even knows how to play chess. He's just learning all this stuff from Kuhn, so he knew that he was important because Kuhn previously told him that the queen is important.
How soon do you think Kuhn told him that? Like right now while they were walking?
Probably in the interim, yeah, for sure.
Again, in Old Talk, we would have seen the interim here.
Yeah,
Is it interim or interim?
like interim, yeah, like intermission, short for that.
Okay. Yeah, I miss that we didn't have that like little like interaction with them that we usually get.
Yeah.
Before, oh, wait a minute, we might be wrong.
Oh wait, Baum knows. Oh shit.
Oh, so Rachel. Wait, so how does he saying like Kuhn told him then? He should know from Rahel.
Okay. I was
Well,
assuming that he didn't know.
unless
It
Rahel's a
was just
horrible
an assumption
teacher.
by me. So if he played with Rachel, then
Well, if he played, he should know
that
what the
makes sense.
queen is.
Yeah, he should. Yeah, I was looking at the way he spoke, and I was also thinking to the fact that like Baum was a pretty sheltered person. It's like, oh, he probably doesn't even know how to play chess. But
Hmm.
if that's the case, then that's interesting.
But that doesn't make sense because why would Kuhn need to tell him what the queen is if he played with Rachel?
Right. I think it's because he doesn't know what the chess pieces look like because they're shaped weird.
Oh, so it's not shaped
Yeah,
like a normal queen.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wouldn't know what that is either. If I got a shark, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't know
Right?
either. Before the start of the game, inside the sprout in the arena, Rahel. Oh god, not this bitch again. Oh, so she's probably gonna get to what's it called first. She's gonna get to Enkidu first because of Hwaryun. Also, look at how pretty
Mm.
she is. Look at how pretty she is. It's so dark. You're not taking us the wrong way, are you? God, I hope she throws you off a fucking cliff. Look how pretty she is. What was she ranked in the popularity polls? Please tell me she was one.
Who?
Hwaryun.
Hwaryun? She was pretty high. I don't know if she was one though.
Was one Mashini?
I think in Dorsey was one, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong though.
That is crazy. There's no way in Dorsey's number one. There's
I
no
think
way.
so. It's been a while since I've seen that video though.
Oh man, but that's such a dessert. No, I'm not leaving any spot. Damn. You really sound like a jihad supporter, Sleepy.
Was it paid by Jihad?
Yeah, the jihad loyalist over here, yo. Probably friends with Ren, too. Is there really something here? You sure worry a lot. How did someone who gets scared so easily make it this far? Through ratting! Through ratting! She was 4? That's crazy. She should be number 1. She is so pretty. Shine your lighthouse over there. Ooh! God, look at her, man. Look at her. She's so hot.
Well, Rachel's fit is
That
top
is
tier.
crazy. Fuck Rachel's fit. Look at Endor. Or not Endor. What am I saying? Look at Hwaryun. Asian, you can't tell me like she looks so hot there. Like, look
I
at
don't know. Look,
that.
it's just a dress though. Like Rachel has a whole
She
fit.
looks like a black She looks like an Elden Ring character or something. Like like a firekeeper. She looks like the firekeeper a little bit. But hotter.
I suppose it's more fantasy like.
Boost, you have no idea. I'm a big leg man. I love stockings. I love thigh highs. I love leggings, tights, you name it. I like it. I see a door. Fuck V and Arlene. Oh my god.
I feel like Jihad's putting a gun to his head right now.
No, I think
Or a
he's trying to
Shinsu
get
cannon.
he's trying to get a high position in the fucking army,
Oh,
man.
I see. He's trying to work for the tower. He's
Yeah.
submitting his application
He's
afterwards.
trying to get an administrator position or something.
Yep.
I see a door. That's the place. Wow, that looks very ornate. Holy shit. Let's go. Ooh, look, she looks so happy. Hwaryun looks like she's plotting. Dude, she's so pretty. Oh my god. There's only one door handle. Now that I see it up close, this door is rather unusual. The door is easy to open. You don't need a key or a password. You just pull on the door handle. There's no way. I thought this was going to be some like puzzle or something. But it looks like only those who are yes. If Rachel opens this, I'm gonna lose my mind. There's no way she's worthy. This is like Mjolnir. There's no way she can pull this. Only those who are worthy can pull the handle. Worthy? You mean like someone who can use the Shinsu black hole sphere? Rachel cannot do that shit. Did she ever learn that? She didn't learn that, right? God of Guardians never taught her, did he?
Not on screen.
Okay.
She about to do it right now.
No way. No way she's about to do that shit. No way. What is she pulling out? What is she doing? Oh, this stupid thing.
She got the watch.
Wait, Gustang gave her that? What? Didn't Gustang say that's the thing? Now, granted, we don't know how, right? But didn't Gustang say that's the thing that can take apart the 10 families?
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. He gave her the Fitbit. Looks really nice, too. A bracelet? Oh, no. What is she doing? What is she doing? No! 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 Wait. What is happening? Is it sliding? Is it opening? No! No! Wait, what the fuck? It's a box? What the? The 3 wishes? Oh, yeah. No way she asked for the Fitbit. No way, like, he grants you actually any wish. What if you wish for immortal life? Rahel! No way, she actually opened that shit. I bet you Hwaryun is probably so shocked right now. Oh god, she looks a little sad. Wow, it opened. Let's go inside. I like how this fucking, like, random Pobadao guy is still here, too. The one who fucking hurt my Hwaryun. Oh no. What's in there, Adrian? It's Godzilla! I hope it looks like Godzilla. I hope it looks crazy. Like most of Traumarized animals. Huh? Look! Oh my god. Ew, what the fuck? That must be the animal that Traumarai has trouble remembering. That thing looks disgusting. It looks like a plant. It looks like one of those mandrakes that you would pull up in fucking Harry Potter. Ew.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's like it's like emaciated form. I hope like if it like wakes up it like grows a body or something. ENKIDU. Oh my god, wait, it woke up. Oh shit. What the fuck is going on? Is it breaking the cube? That cube looks really nice too. Okay, we just have a shit ton of white. Oh my god, it's roaring. What is going on? Damn, Rachel got some thick thighs. Ugh, it's so noisy. Oh my god, dude, it literally is like the Mandrake. This is the Harry Potter Mandrake. Oh, let me write that down. That could be like the potential like
ENKIDU the
POV cam.
Mandrake.
Yeah, what the hell is this? I am not screaming, by the way. It's way too late. If it was early in the day, I might actually scream this, but not now. It's almost 12. I like how Hwaryun is just chilling with this too. Have I played God of War 2018? No, I haven't, but I've seen a couple clips of it. I know this general story. I don't know specifics. Reminds you of Ymir? Yeah, I haven't seen Ymir, sadly. I don't remember. I know the big story with like Baldur and everything though. I know like the overall story. Never played the new one though. I plan to play it on stream one day. My eardrums feel like they're going to burst. Don't just stand there. Do something. You must know something about that monster. Bruh, and she is just taking it. God, I would expect nothing less from Hwaryun. The monster's name is Enkidu. It's a creature that the Lopobia family leader received from the master of the workshop. Wow, that's some major lore. Is that a Kashwal Edwaru, or whatever the fuck his name is? I'm assuming that's the
He's the
leader.
person who made the 13
Oh,
months.
McSeth.
Yeah,
McSeth. Okay. Wait, so who's Edwaru?
one who made the 13
Edwaru.
months.
Oh, that's the 13-month guy. Okay, but
Yeah,
that's not McSeth.
he's like a blacksmith. Yeah.
Okay, who's like more like cooler?
I have no idea because we know virtually nothing about these people.
Probably McSeth, right?
I would assume since he's such a high position,
Hmm. So I have
and
a
he existed
question.
while they were climbing.
True. So it's kind of like God of Guardians in that sense, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So I guess this is mostly for the chat because I don't know if Adrian knows this. I mean, obviously, if you know it, you know you can answer. But does he have a rank? Like, is he ranked in the tower?
No idea.
Even Gustin called him the Great Master. Ooh. He made God of Guardians? What? Wow. Yeah, no, she is there. Listen, at certain times, Sleepy, Rachel does look good. I feel bad that she has, like, some sort of body dysmorphia, because she's a cute girl. If she wasn't batshit evil, I would, like, you know, I would hold her hand and give her a kiss on the cheek, but wow. So McSeth is a big boy, huh? He doesn't have a rank. So then my next question is, how strong is he? How strong is McSeth, yo? And is he an irregular? Because I think Azul in his blog post that we read a while back at this point, and Azul actually told me like, you know, I should reread it to see if I pick anything up now, which probably means there's stuff in there that when I see it now I'm gonna be like, oh shit. But I think he said McSeth was writing about like air and stuff. Maybe he wrote about that from the family heads when they came in. I don't know, but either way. As well as being the first creature that he wanted to make human. Oh my god. And that creature, dude, what the fuck? Probably despises the leader of the Lopobia family more than anyone now. More than Leviathan? That's crazy. The evilest ones are the hottest ones. Well, it can't be fucking Rachel then, because she's not that hot. She's hot, but she's not that. I know that thing belonged to the what the fuck? To the Polo Bia family leader? Dude, everyone's covering their ears, but number one, they locked Hwaryun up so she can't even cover her ears. But number two, it looks like she's not affected at all by this. Do you think that's part of her guide power?
Yeah, let's just say that's the reason. She put earplugs before they entered, obviously.
Oh yeah, of course. She knew.
Because she knew in advance, yeah.
She knew, yeah.
Or before she got captured, she put in earplugs.
She is so hot. Oh my god. What I want to know is how to make it shut up. Why do you ask me? Dude, Hwaryun is loving this. You're the one who was worthy of opening the door. It's up to you to use that power to prove whether you can stop it shouting. Oh, she's pissed because she cheated. Oh my god, she's actually going in. Finally, she's doing something. Rahel! I can't stand that woman. I'll teach her not to look down on me. I'm not the same person I used to be. This war is under my control. I'm gonna be honest, Rachel does seem a little bit more confident in herself. And she has to cheat too, so. If I can just get my hands on that monster, not even the 10 great family leaders will be able to stop me. That is crazy. There's no way she's bluffing, Sleepy, because you have like an actual like guide with them there, like a Pobadao guide. And that guide is even getting affected. I'm assuming he's not regular level. I'm assuming he's ranker level. He has to be, right? So the fact that like he's getting like tested, there's no way. Going to show them all. Oh damn, look at her. She's so confident. See, look, she does not look ugly. She looks fine, man. Thank you, Pagoose. Thank you. Thank you. Bomb has said what
Guy,
she said are true, but
we can't stop Sleepy. He's being influenced by Jihad. He's trying to get a freaking job interview. All right, let him rock.
he's trying to impress the system. Anyway, I'm going to show them all what I'm capable of, which is ironic because it's not even her capable of it, it's the Fitbit. Alright, so she's walking towards this shit. This shit's kind of blowing her back. It's screaming a lot. It's okay. Don't be afraid. With this power, I can do it. That's enough. Shut up and listen to me. Oh, it's activating. Oh my god, what is it doing? Oh, it shut up. Wow. The shield. It's disappearing. Oh, wait, she's letting it out? Oh god, is it gonna like reform? Oh my god! It looks like it hasn't slept in like a month. Oh no, he's smiling. What the fuck is happening? Ah, Rahel! Ah, goddamn, look at those thighs though. Stop! Stop it! Listen to me! It does not look like it's listening. God damn, look at that ass! Oh, look who comes to the rescue, man. Fucking Yura. Rachel! Yura! Dude, Yura is big homie, man. It's so sad she's big homie to Rachel. Damn, yo, Rachel is... Yo, I'm not gonna lie, they gave her a little bit of a glow up, man. Makes you think, why did she even need the Icarus, like... The Icarus transformation? Anyway, Yura's coming in. I'm assuming she's shoving her in the case. Oh my god, look at all that shit. So Yura's getting her away. Yura's kind of like a bong bong here, if you think about it.
She really is, yeah.
Oh, she used her wish to look better? Is that headcanon or are you being legit? Like, did she actually wish to look better? Because she could have looked
Bro,
way
it's
better.
season 3. It's season 3. Everyone got buffed with the looks.
Okay. Headcanon? Okay, I assumed this much. I never know, though. It's getting... Oh my god, look at the jelly. What the hell? Bigger. Oh god, it's forming like a fucking body. What the hell? She had to have used a wish. There's no way. She had to use at least one. Imagine this thing just grows like a giant wiener or like a giant pair of boobs. That'd be so funny. Alright, yeah, Yura's opening up the case. It's time to get the fuck out of there. So wait, I have a question. What is the limit of what Yura can fit in the case? Is there a limit?
There isn't really a limit, no.
So why can't she just shove that thing in the case? Why can't it be like a Kirby type deal where it could just like suck
Because her
everything?
case doesn't really seal things. It transports to her other case. Like her lighthouses are the cases. So whenever you go inside of the briefcase, it takes you to another one that she previously set up. So she's like Bong Bong, but she has to set it up beforehand. She can't immediately teleport anywhere she wants.
No, I'm talking about in terms of storing things. She can't store things?
Well, yeah, okay, I guess Pagu said it best. It's a lighthouse, essentially, so it has a finite amount of space, but it can store some things. It's pretty decent.
So what about Kuhn's bag?
Kuhn's bag was theoretically unlimited, I guess. There wasn't really any sort of sign that it could get full. And also it copies things, which is kind of ridiculous too.
That is low-key broken.
Unlimited.
Imagine he copied like the fucking white heavenly mirror.
Dude, it like breaks the laws of whatever you call physics. No, I don't think it copies things perfectly though. Like magical items are probably like they get destroyed, much like the crown from the Crowns game.
Oh.
Like how they
Yeah,
ended up like disintegrating.
I was gonna say, Pagoose, like, no wonder Edwan was kind of like mad at Kun for that, because that bag is really OP.
And now some random Shinwei, what is it? Some random, what are they called? Anima has it.
Wait, I was gonna ask, where's the bag?
Yeah, Kun had to pay the girl to help him with the final test.
Wait, which
Yeah,
test?
Nare. The girl who had the for season 1, the girl who had the fishbowl that could like scan the ground.
Oh yeah. Wait, but I thought
Uh,
he used the bag not recently, as in like the last couple of
he
chapters,
paid
but I thought we saw the bag like semi recently in season 3.
if you ever had a bag, it's not Men Barondena, it's just a normal bag.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Alright, so they're getting out of the way of this big giant cum attack. Okay, I think they're in the suitcase now, or the suitcase is getting smacked away. I love the sparkle. The sparkle is so cute, man. Oh my god, that thing's kind of thick. Sarah's book was what Kun mentioned, was like, oh, okay. The fact that you guys remember the name is crazy to me. I don't even want to
It's such a
attempt to
cool
say
item.
that. Manboradena. What the fuck? Dude, look at Yurisuke. She definitely, like, customized that shit more. I said that last time, too. God, it's wriggling. And it's still screaming, of course. Oh my... Yo, why do they keep showing us Rachel's ass? Dude, this thing is just angry. There's no way we can talk to that thing right now. We need someone who can stop it. You know what I'm confused about? They said only someone who's worthy can open this. What dictates who's worthy? Like, does the universe know that? Does the door know that? Like, what is the criteria for that? And how does it, like, make sure of that?
No idea. My guess is it has to be an irregular. And Rachel is an irregular, so I don't think she needed the bracelet to open it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how the fuck did she need, like, that thing if she's an irregular? But, huh.
Yeah.
So maybe the bracelet just didn't even matter.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
Wow. Let's just get out of here for now. Hwaryun, find us a way out. Imagine if Hwaryun left, she just dipped out here. Oh my god! Yo, can I get a +1 for that, please? Please, can I get a +1 for that?
Alright.
Thank you.
You have been judged.
Thank you.
+1.
I was about to say, there's no way this is happening and Hwaryun's not doing something. I thought she was gonna kill this guy, to be honest with you. I thought she was gonna find some way to, like, murk this guy and then leave. I thought they were gonna turn around, find the, like, Pobadao guy dead and Hwaryun missing. Oh my god. Anyway. Why she has a Kun family item? Oh. But when you say she sleep, are you talking about Kun or Rachel? I'm a little confused.
No, you're talking about Nare, or whatever the hell her name is, the little girl that Kun gave it to.
The anima.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The tower's a big place. I feel like people might report it, but I feel like they'll just be like, "Whoa, wow!" Like,
I was thinking the same
thing.
That. It's kind of inconspicuous too. Like, as long as she doesn't flaunt it,
it doesn't like, really look like anything special.
It doesn't really pop out. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gone, dude. That's so funny. Wait, is Hwaryun gonna lock them in there? The door. No way. No way. It closed! Yo! She locked their asses in there! Let's go! Only those who are worthy can open the door, but anyone can close it. She's so hot. She's so hot. She's my queen. She's so hot. She's so hot. She's so hot. Look at her. Did they make her boobs bigger?
Of course.
Oh my god. I love it. You know what's sad? You're not even wrong. Like, who knows where Nare even is? We don't even know what the fuck is going on with, like, Shibisu's team, like, 90% of the time. Like,
or Wangnan.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, fucking Wangnan, too. And fucking poor little Missang, man. God, I love her so much. She's so hot. Wait, so can they not open it from the inside? Oh, this looks bad. Look at this thing. Yo, it's just screaming. Damn it. So you know what I noticed? Maybe they put like the warning whenever they curse. And for some reason they like, censor the curses now. Very stupid.
Hmm.
Ah, there's the Red Witch. You slipped away by yourself like I thought you would. Gusting? Oh shit! Oh shit! Is it awake? Yeah, it's awake. This is what you wanted, right? That's why you gave her that fake power and asked me to lead her here. What? What the fuck? Those people with her are no good as hosts anyway. You were right. She is worthy. She just isn't strong enough to handle it. Wait, wow! What? What? This is crazy! I mean, listen, Pagoose, that's not even me, like, being right with, like, the lore of ENKIDU. That's just me knowing the lore of ENKIDU. Like, that's not fair. He made a tower-wide band to research. Guys, did you know that, Adrian?
I did not. That's interesting though.
What the fuck? I mean, what
It
would you
does seem
even
like they're like
research?
shrouded in mystery though, like where they come from, like where their powers
I mean, they
originate
come
from.
from the hidden
'Cause,
floor, so, how are you gonna research that, right? Or not the hidden floor, what am I saying? The floor of death. Floor of
Floor of
death.
Death.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't think they all do though. Because I think the dwarves and the witches are kind of split in that.
Do the dwarves still go to that place too, though? Do they treat it as like a pilgrimage?
They do, but I don't think it's as like sacred to them as the red witches.
Huh.
It's like a different sort of like it means differently. Like it has a different purpose to
Wow.
them.
I
At
was
least that's
thinking,
how I interpret it from Evan.
yeah. Me and Adrian also missed Serena too, man. Serena was cool, but she got out. Like, she knew what was up, man. Like,
Yeah,
imagine
I'm a big
Serena
Serena fan.
now. Like, what would she even be doing? Granted, what is
Yeah,
Shibisu really doing, right? Like, they're kind of doing some stuff, but it's like,
you know, I love that they made her cooler in the anime though, because like in the manhwa, she doesn't really speak much. Like we have a little things here and there with her and Shibisu, but like in the anime, she actually shined a lot more, which was kind of like a +1 for the anime if
oh,
you think about
nice.
it. I feel like I never would have appreciated Serena as much if they didn't do her as well as they did in the anime.
She's such a normal
Season 1 at
person.
least. Yeah.
That's crazy. So I wonder if Gusting made the Tower Wide Band to research them himself, right? Because what if he
Hmm.
researched them, found stuff out, and then like no one else can know because of
Yeah.
him?
I mean, there's a lot that the Ten families know about the tower that probably no one else knows.
I mean, they've been around for
So,
so long,
yeah.
dude.
And
It's
Gusting
also
probably did the ban as like a not necessarily as like just him, but it's like it's he's representing the whole 10 family system. So it's likely a jihad rule as well.
really
Yeah, I would assume so.
hmm, interesting. I just find it crazy that like yet again Gusting planned everything here. Like this is
Hmm.
crazy. Who do you think is the biggest plotter, Gusting or Hwaryun? It has to
Maybe
be Gusting.
Hwaryun.
Nah, really? What? I'm
I don't
shocked.
know.
And that's my
'Cause
wife.
Hwaryun, she's always winning, bro. She's like she never takes an L unless
That
she
is
intended to take an L.
that is crazy. Unless she was okay with getting punched, yo.
That's actually a good point. Maybe she isn't a plotter because she's not really plotting anything. She just kind of does what she does. I don't know. Being a guide is very strange, but no one is as strange as Hwaru. At least out of all the guides that we know, no one is quite as guide-like.
Mischievous.
Yeah, like Hwaryun like sets the bar for like what a guide is capable of. I think.
You think she's the
Like
best guide
I think so, and she's like
over
she
Evan?
has. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like obviously Evan has this ability to guide or whatever, but Hwaryun is like so good with her ability. She must be like a savant or something. She's very good at what she does. There's something unique about her, and also she's very high in Fug for a reason, right? Despite having pretty mediocre combat abilities,
How
like
high is she?
decent. Well, I don't know. She has an audience with Luzlek,
Luzlek?
doesn't she, at some point? And she works with
I
hand in hand with Jinsung before meeting Bomb.
I assume that was because of Bomb though. I assume like she was able to talk to Luzlek because she's so close to Bomb.
Oh right, yeah, and Hwaryun did plan a lot of the Last Station stuff. That's true. Remember all the crazy shit that happened in Last Station? How everything worked out perfectly with like all the people essentially fighting each other, and then White comes out and like causes this whole like mess. Like that was
Yeah.
all. that was all Hwaryun's plan because like they decided to open the train cars in a specific method to like let certain people out first
I don't even
so they could
remember
stir up the
that.
chaos because they let Yuri out and then they brought their guard down and then they let White out and
Oh
freaking
my
Karaka.
god.
It was a really interesting plan. And then they dropped the train, remember? And like they went after the train that dropped, but that wasn't actually where they were.
Oh
It was a
yeah,
lot of shit.
yeah. Oh my god. The ladle
It
to
was
get
crazy.
Madarako to hide them with the ghost ship. God damn.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Hwaryun is just insane. Like
Okay, so
her
she's a
level of,
problem.
she has so much impact on everything.
Oh my god.
But then again, you could say the same thing about someone like Gusting, right? Like he does a lot of stuff too with the Thorn. It's so hard, man, to say who's the best plotter because everyone's plotting like crazy.
So Kun really isn't even in the talks anymore.
I don't know. Kuhn's really good though. What I like about Kuhn is that Kuhn doesn't do like the long con sort of stuff. He he's
It's
like
on
kind
the
of like
fly.
MacGyver. Yeah, exactly. He's like, we're in a shitty situation. How do we get out? And he immediately figures it out. Like there was no plan ahead of time that he had like a backup to get out. He figured something out. Like that's not really how Hwaryun operates. Hwaryun has the whole set path. Like the game is already finished as far as she's concerned. It's just getting there.
Wow, that is
Whereas
crazy.
like Kuhn has to figure shit out on the fly, like you said. Yeah. And I kind of find that more impressive at times. Or at
It's
least
harder.
it feels more impressive. Like obviously Hwaryun shit is insane, but it's like when you feel so confident when you're around her, like it almost feels like nothing can go wrong when Hwaryun is around.
Even if it looks like it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god. You know, ironically enough, Pagoost, I was just thinking about this while Adrian was like talking. If Hwaryun played against Traumarai, how would that go? But ultimately, because Traumarai and Gusting and all of them are irregulars, wouldn't it kind of fuck up her guide powers?
That's a good point.
So she can never really deal with the irregulars. So that's why it makes me think that Gusting has the edge here, because he's an irregular. He would fuck up her thing. That's just me. That's just like me assuming. But either way. God, man, this is so cool. We know Rachel's not gonna die here. Also, what the fuck is that? Oh no, maybe he's flying. You think he's
Yeah,
flying?
he's flying.
Okay, I thought he was
You know, it's
just bigger.
crazy. When you said it like that, I immediately fell for the optical illusion too, but I knew if I was reading this shit by myself, I would not have seen it that way.
It's because of Pokoko. It's literally
Yeah,
because of Pokoko.
I agree. Yeah, that's a good point.
I've done my part. I'm leaving. Are you at least gonna undo the fucking shackles? Jesus Christ. Oh, there we go. Huh. Oh my god, she's so hot. This is my favorite Hwaryun fit, by the way. I think this is like a 10 out of 10 Hwaryun fit. Are you going to fight that thing? I need to ask it something, so I'll try talking to it first. How does Gusting view the guides, do you think?
No idea.
Because he views like tower-born people as disgusting like insects,
Mhm.
right? But are the guides people to him? Like what are the guides in his eyes?
I think he'd consider them a little more.
Hmm.
Not sure though.
Hmm. I don't think she knows all the billions of permutations of chess, because that's like impossible to like even for her. And again, I'm a Hwaryun Glazer. I think that's impossible even for Hwaryun to memorize that shit. There's no way. There's no way. And when you say except one, who are you talking about? Who's the except one? I'm a little scared too with this. I know this. Who is? It's not Traumarai, is it? It can't be Traumarai. Is it Traumarai? I'm scared. I feel like her guide powers would like fuck up, and there's no way she memorizes that shit. I say her name all the time? What? What the hell? Who the hell? There's one person.
Start naming people.
I don't know. Like I need more like oh, you were responding to the tower, bro. I thought you were talking about chess.
Oh,
I was like, who the fuck is the one person who could beat her at chess? Wait, what was oh oh okay, this is obvious. I know who this is. It's
mhm.
fucking it's Anne.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his literal kid, man. Like, come on. It's his kid with another family head. That has to be like a legit like
Yeah.
love.
The only reason she's not in regular is because she was born in the tower, most likely.
That is
She's
crazy.
surely strong enough to be one.
I mean, hell, if she's top 8 and she's like out of action and she's still top 8, that says something. Dude, I swear to God, and I always say this every time. I hope to dear God we see Anne before season 3 ends, or like something. Like before season 3 ends, we need to have like a talk about Anne, a mention of Anne, a flashback of Anne, anything. I want something with Anne or a Dory. I'll take a Dory as a second, like a consolation prize, so to say. God, man. There's a fascination with guides, specifically the Red Witches. Yeah, he's a simp. He's like me. This is where I ally with Gustang here. He loves Hwaryun as much as I do. Anyway, but if it won't listen, it doesn't look like it's gonna listen, then I'll have to fight it. Important he's not saying kill it. Boom. Ah, hurry up! Why? Why won't it open? Shit. Shit. Yo, I love this. See, this is what I like. Shit. Like, she's just saying shit. Oh my god, this thing is just fucking. Oh god. Listen, that's what you get for touching Hwaryun, you fuck. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, it's just angry. It's like a goof lubber creature. Oh no, it's coming. Dude, Rachel's legs, god, I want to hug them. They're fatter than Yura's too. Like Yura's skinny compared to her. Hey, watch out. Okay, I feel like Gusting is gonna come in here and save them. Oh, wait, what the fuck is that? That doesn't... Wait, actually, that might be Gusting. Gusting does use fire. Are these flames? God, Yura's hot. What? What's going on? Oh, shit. Look who it is. Oh, no. Wait, he came in from above. Holy shit. I like how Gustang said, like, yeah, I'm gonna try talking to it. I wonder why he wants to talk to this thing, because he should know everything, unless he deleted, like, some memories of this. Dude, look at the aura. Look at the aura of this. It's been a long time. ENKIDU. Okay, now ENKIDU looks shook. ENKIDU looks scared. This is how I want you to look at me, Adrian, when I pull up. I want exactly
What do you
this.
mean?
I'm gonna save this image
Are
too.
you gonna assault me when we see each other? Like, why would I
You
look
don't
at you like
know.
that?
You don't know. But I want you to have that look, and depending on that look, I might do something.
Okay.
Lord, Lord Gustang, I have a question for you. Damn, dude, this panel goes hard. Look at him. He always has the
Mm-hmm.
sig too. Crazy. So yeah, that episode really was not like that much violent. I mean, yeah, the guy got fucking punched into the ground, but you know, Kerr lost her fucking arm and they didn't have a warning for that, I don't think. But either way. Adrian, do we keep going up the tower?
Sure, let's do another.
Yes! Chapter 187!
I'm trying to get to Mozzie now.
Let's go. Oh my
But also, we're
god.
enjoying this shit. This shit is still good, though. Not to
Yes.
discredit.
Dude, I can't wait for Mazino. I think I asked this before, but how would you say the art is for Mazino compared to season 3? Is it the same,
It's pretty
better?
much like season 3. Yeah,
Okay, no
maybe
improvements?
a little more refined. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Very good. Alright, so Gusting is just tearing this shit apart, looking at this thing. This thing, for a second now, God, look at him. Holy shit. This thing is like, huh? The roids got toned down. Aw. See, I think they should not tone down the roids for Mazino. I think everyone else is fine. Like you could tone it down, or what's his name? Calavan. Calavan
Mm.
and Urek leave the roids, but yeah, don't give it to everyone. Okay, we read all that. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Tower of God, season 3, ENKIDU 4. SIU. Look at him just looking at this thing. This thing's head looks so stupid, by the way. I love it though. It looks funny. What? What are you? What are you doing here, Lord Gustang? How long have you been here? Hey, this isn't what you told me. You said I could have powers similar to bombs if I wear this bracelet. Damn, yo, he fucking lied to her, yo! He hit the P90X workout between the nest and marriage arc. You know what's crazy? That is so old. That's like, I remember seeing commercials about that.
A test of age.
Like, that is crazy because I haven't had TV in a long time, and I saw commercials for that in like middle school, high school. The
Yeah, didn't
P90X workout.
didn't they sell that in like VHS tapes or something like that? Like I feel like they did, unless that's too old. I don't
I think
know.
so. I don't know if it was the
It's like something
tapes
you
or if it
ordered
was the
online. They would
workout.
send you like they'd send you like CDs or something like that, like back in the old. Oh, it was like
Yeah,
DVDs.
yeah,
Yeah,
you say we're
you had
not
to
that
buy it.
old, but I don't know. I feel
It was
old,
like
man.
1999, two easy payments.
It's ironic because I was telling Adrian about this too. I'm about to take like a fitness test, and I feel like if I was younger, maybe not, I don't know, but if I was younger, I'd have like a better shot at this test. But now that I'm taking this fitness test at my age, I feel like I'm not well apt to do it, and I really can't pass it yet. So I'm like, God damn, is it because I'm old or is it
You're
because I'm out
just
of
built
shape?
different. You are built like world's strongest man,
Damn it, man.
and
I'm
they're
like
having you
Urek.
run.
I was always a runner, man. I was never a builder. That's my cardio. It's something. I'll go over it at the end of the episode because now it's talk time. But yeah, Rachel kind of was like a little upset. I'm surprised she's talking so hot to Gustang right here, by the way. Sorry, I asked the workshop to make that replica, but I guess it's not as powerful as the original. I'll have them take a look at it for you. Dude, he's being so nice to her. Wow. Also, it makes sense too. I was like, there's no way Gusting would trust Rachel with like this like very important thing. Because even when he sent Rachel to get it, who did he really send to get it?
Stingray.
Exactly. He don't
That
trust like
Stingray
that.
carried.
Yeah, exactly.
Rachel was a threat with that thing.
It wasn't even her, it was him.
Rachel should ask for it back. That thing's kind of cool
The
in Rachel's command.
stingray.
Yeah.
Remember Bomb kind of like aura bombed it too?
What
Didn't
was that?
Bomb and that like stingray fought at a certain point?
I don't think so. Did they?
I think they did it. Like they butted heads. There was a time where they like met.
Oh yeah, like really quick. Yeah.
Yeah, and
hmm
then that was like right after Bomb got a power up too, and he was like, "Oh, I feel stronger." Man, Bomb just always gets the glaze. I love it. Some families need to take the Sukuna approach, like what he did to. Oh nah, that is some fucked up shit, Pagoost. Oh my god. To be fair though, like I kind of do agree. I think Trauma was the biggest example of this. He let so much shit fly. I was so shocked when he first got introduced. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same exact thing, Sleepy. The same exact thing. After Prince Narcraft died. God, man, it's so long ago. What? Replica? I almost died because of that thing just now. Oh my god, what is Gustang doing? He's stabbing it. I thought he said he was gonna talk to it. Jesus Christ, this is not talking to it. Bruh, what the fuck is he doing? Oh, is the grove or not the grove? Is the sprout reforming? Ah, the vines are moving. Unless you want to be tangled up and strangled in that mess, you'd better run. I like how he's not even helping them. Oh, he made an opening for them. Oh, I thought he was cutting that thing. Damn, Yura's really hot here. Rachel, let's go. Ah. Oh no, damn, why does it want them so bad? Oh shit. Gusting has to help them, right? There's no way. Oh, never mind. Wow, he didn't do shit. Damn, Gusting kind of an asshole. Oh, look at Yura. Oh shit. Oh my god, look at those thighs. Mmm.
They did that on purpose.
I like it. Man, this is making me like Rachel a little bit more. A little bit more. Alright, they're out. Now that the outsiders are gone, shall we continue our chat? And oh my god, it doesn't look as like angry. It looks just more like shocked now. Oh my. It appears you're not ready to talk yet. Are you still waking up from your slumber? Oh no, what is it doing? How strong is this thing, I wonder? It doesn't seem that strong. Wait, people were angry that she was... I mean, I could see it, yeah, because it's easier to hate an ugly person. Ratios the Fitbit to thick? Oh my god. He's basically Flubber. See, I'm wondering, is that like how they sealed him, or is that like his actual power? Like, does he actually look like this normally? Because I would assume this form is like a form that like he got after he got like fucked up or something. I hope this is not how he looks, like normally. I'll help you wake up. Oh no, he's gonna abuse this thing. Oh my, fuck you, Pagoost. Dude, he's gonna abuse this fucking thing. I love how Gusting just isn't scared either. I love that. None of the family heads are scared. That shit looks so cool too. It almost looks like a gummy. Like I kind of want to eat it. He's just throwing his knives. God, they're all different too. Well, some of them are different. Oh shit, so he's just slicing everything. Oh my god, look at him. Ooh. But he's just taking a smoke right now. This shit is so stupid. Oh god, this shit is like twisting. What is he about to do? What the? Oh my god, look at that shit. Damn, he kind of thick. Dude, Gusting is just aura farming this guy right now. What the fuck? Oh, what is that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, it went right up to him. Or Gusting went right up to it. Oh yeah, no, Gusting definitely went to it. God, this thing is so ugly. Oh no, not the cigarette. We know what happens when that happens. Not its eye! Not its eye, please! Oh my god! Okay, to be fair, he did try to talk to it. This is fucked up. Okay, this could warrant the warning. Oh my god, he's aiming only for the fucking head. That is fucked. Did it fall out of the thing? Oh my god. Bro, he fucked this thing up. God, it's just in its little cube. Well, are you awake now? ENKIDU? There's no way this thing can talk. Ramarai is here. Oh god, I feel like that's gonna piss him off. Oh god, it's noticing. Huh? Ramarai. Oh fuck, I don't know what voice to give this thing. If it was like earlier, I'd make like a weird voice too. Ramarai? That's right. Your former master. And the fool you once considered a friend. See, I'm curious now because is this thing a beast or is this thing a person? Because they're saying the workshop made it, right? Did the workshop, as far as we know, make any other anima? Like, has any anima in the tower been made like ENKIDU?
Emily, I guess.
That's not an anima.
Who knows?
Listen,
they wouldn't tell us. The workshop wouldn't tell us.
Sleepy, let me ask you a fucking question right here, you fucking jihad, like, loyalist. What is there to like about Rachel? What the fuck is there to like about her? The
Her
looks
fit's pretty cool.
Okay, forget the fit, because that just came, that's new, right? I'm talking about back then, before she was hot. You couldn't like her personality. If you did, you're a sicko. Like, her looks were whatever. She was okay, and I always said that. I always gave her credit. Her looks were okay, right? But aside from that, what are you gonna like about that bitch? She's a bitch. There's nothing to like. But either way, of course I like her thickness. That's separate, though. I hate her as a person. I like her thickness, though. Also, Wang Wang and Yasracha don't count. I'm talking about specifically anima. Those are people. Like, I'm talking about, like, you know, Shinwei. But I don't
As
know
long as
if...
you're not...
What?
I was just going to say, as long as you're not Bomb or associated with them, Rachel might be pretty cool with you.
I don't know. I honestly only feel like she's cool with Yura. And even then, I really am, like, struggling to say that. I feel like she would sacrifice Yura, maybe. Rachel is just a greedy person. Man, they better have, like, some crazy big reveal why she's doing this shit. Like, some time loop she's trying to save the world bullshit or some goddamn nonsense.
She's future Trunks.
She's trying to
She's
stop
the
the
drink.
androids.
She's
Oh,
the drink.
stop. Shut up. Anyway. and the fool you once considered a friend. Yeah, I don't know if a redemption arc would be like helpful because it's like too far. There's no way. This is where though I hope they do something similar to season one, where we see like similar, or sorry, not similar. We see like select parts of Rachel, but we see like her POV of it. I really love what they did like in season one. That shit was like a whole mind fuck. I love when I get mind fucked like that. That shit was so good. That last episode of season one got me so hard. You guys don't even understand. Romarai, my friend, my enemy. Yeah, I suppose you're enemies now. But that's not what I came to ask you about. This is what I want to know. The people you killed, and the things I've forgotten. I want you to tell me about that. So, do you think he's going here to ENKIDU because Bomb took the book stuff, or do you think he was going to do this regardless?
I think he was gonna do it regardless.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Maybe just to, like, check his work, too, because what if the book was, like, altered or something and he wouldn't know? It's always good to have a second source, I guess.
Hmm.
You really think that, because I've actually never heard that before. I've never heard anyone have that opinion about Itachi. I think that's not a hard thing to plan, though. I think certain authors, SIU included, and a big person I attribute this to is Oda from One Piece as well. I don't think they have the whole story mapped out. I think there's certain things that they added over time, and they left things ambiguous. And again, SIU does the same thing. They leave things ambiguous so they can kind of stick things in or, go back and write the narrative how they want. But I guarantee you there's certain things they did not plan too far ahead for, and one of the biggest things to me, and this is my personal headcanon, and people argue with me to no end like this, right? This is where, what's ironic about that? Because I'm actually an auditor, so auditing is what I do. But this is where, and I fucking hate it too. God, it's horrible. But either way, this is where I think one of the biggest examples of this, and again, people argue with me on this, is look at the designs, and I don't know if you even know about One Piece, but whoever does, I guess. If you look at the designs of all four Yonko crews, and you look at Shanks, who's a Yonko, you're gonna see a vastly big difference where I think there's like great designing there, but because Shanks was put in so early, his design is just plain because they never expected him to be this thing. That was different design. Yeah, but they're all themed, right? And they all have like a lot of thought put into their design, so to speak, right? When you look at Shanks' crew, it looks like your ragtag run-of-the-mill pirates. When you look at Kaido's crew, it's Beast. When you look at Big Mom's crew, it's food and like Candyland, right? When you look at Whitebeard's crew, his one is kind of normal, I'm not gonna lie. His one doesn't really have a great design, and that's even more of a testament because he was shown even earlier. Big Mom and Kaido were shown later, which is why I think they have better designs, just like intellectually, if that makes sense. It looks like more thought was put into them. The straight up Haku's yeah, true, but again, it's like you could still make a cool design for them. Oda's designs, if you look at like all the recent characters, and I'm not even caught up by the way, I've only watched till Wano, but if you look at all the designs of characters past like a certain point, past maybe time skip, no character looks plain. No character looks plain whatsoever. They all either look weird, cool, or definitely stand out. I think the old characters, they suffer from being old, personally. And people can fight me on that, it's fine. It's never going to get proven. But people always jack Oda saying, no, he planned everything from the beginning 20 years ago before I was even born. Even though, I think it's over 20 years. I actually don't know, but either way.
Yeah, I think it's unreasonable to believe that like the whole story is planned, especially one that's been going as long as like, for example, One Piece or Tower of God. Like there has to be some improvisation because like no one ever expects their random comic that they started making when they were like 20, 30 years ago or
Yeah.
something like that. It would be like this ongoing or whatever.
Yeah. I think Oda has improved as an artist. I think he's gotten more creative. I think he's gotten more, into his own style. And he can explain it fine, right? But I guarantee you, if somehow, some way, Shanks was made in the current day, like we never saw Shanks and now we see him now, he would look very much different and more intricate, if that makes sense. I think 100% I believe that. But this is where, people can make and the thing is, Shanks is not a small character, right? So people make the argument, no, because Shanks is such a big character, he knew from the beginning what he was going to do. I still call bullshit. I still think there's no way he knew this ahead of time, or he was limited by his artistic skills back then, because I think for a Yonko to look like that, it's just like he locked in Shanks's look, personally. Like, even if you just compare Shanks's crew to like Blackbeard's too, and again, I'm not caught up, so I don't know like how it looks, but fully. But even Blackbeard's crew looks a little weird. Like, they look like more varied. Yeah, I mean, there was crazy looking characters, but not like what we get now. Like, it's not just the characters, it's their fashion too. Even their fashion is crazy now. Back then, their fashion was very tame to what we have now. But either way, I just thought it was like a thing similar to this. But either way, the present, the battle outside the arena in the Sprout. Curious though, I wonder how willing ENKIDU's gonna be. Oh my god, look who's here. Cha, I'm well aware of your strength, but this is war. Oh, that's fucking Robodon. We can't win unless everyone stays in their formation. The only way to avoid losing troops is for everyone to remain within range of the branch leaders and field armies' lighthouses. Dude, look at this glaze. Look at this glaze. I'm well aware of your strength, and that's coming from Robodon.
They use the same moves.
Yeah, they really do, yo! Because remember, what was Cha's group doing? Who was he hunting, Adrian? People like Robodon. Robodon and Kieran might have been on their hit list. Wait, so let me ask you a question. The Hidden Grove, what was their whole goal?
They were just essentially a resistance force to Jihad when Jihad was like establishing their system.
So they're like the revolution.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, kind of.
Huh.
This is when Jihad didn't have full control of the tower. This is before they took full control. So like obviously people were resisting, and the Hidden Grove was just a part of that. One of the more notorious pieces of it.
Yeah,
they were just like a ragtag group.
This is some crazy speak from Sleepy right now. This is crazy. What about all the betrayal she does? You're saying you could just leave? You're saying you could just leave? What happened to Dan? What happened to Dan, Sleepy? Did he just leave? They didn't let him leave. What happened? They were killing them. Adrian, say something to this shit, man.
I don't know. I feel like Sleepy's like a different person tonight.
Hold me back, man. I'm about to come at him. Hold me back.
Someone's on his keyboard.
They weren't on your team and they were enemies. Dan refused for what she said, mark him as enemy. Yeah, but it's like, bruh, you don't have to kill the damn dude. You can just let him go. You let him live anyway. He didn't die. You didn't kill him. Like, she didn't even do the job right. Okay. Oh, God, why'd you have to say that, Pagoose?
Hey, don't bring up Yuri. Come on now. I'm about to side with Sleepy now.
So this is where, listen, Yuri has orders. I don't think she would do it if she didn't have orders, right? Can we agree to that? Like, she has to do it because it's a Jihad order. I don't think she's going out and just killing, not even killing. I don't think she's like, oh God, what is it called when you eliminate like a whole race?
Also, they genocide. They attacked her. Yeah. They attacked her first. They're combatants.
Yeah. Self-defense. It was self-defense.
She didn't attack anyone who didn't attack her.
I mean, listen, that's when you climb the tower. Like, I'm pretty sure Rachel has led to the deaths of a lot of people too. Yeah,
also we have to give Yuri a pass a little bit because there are way worse princesses out there. Like, she's a princess, so like all the princesses are pretty brutal, right? So it's like for her to be a princess, she's pretty tame in that respect, right?
Wow. So we're lowering the bar because of the competition.
Exactly, because she's a princess. Yeah, we have to grade on a curve here.
This is crazy.
I'm not a Yuri supporter or anything. I'm just thinking that's the fairest way to do it.
Yeah,
right, guys.
Course. Yeah, completely unbiased. Yeah,
unbiased.
Okay,
it just makes sense.
Let's see the child glaze here. Now, I know this is risky, but I need you to do something for me. I want you alone to go out of range of the lighthouses, infiltrate the enemy ranks. Oh my god, look at him. And gather their high rankers in one place. Listen, if there was anyone to do it, it's fucking Cha. We've never seen Cha struggle either yet. Like, there's a couple people we haven't seen, like, struggle. Cha's one of them. Yeah, Rachel takes pleasure in it too. She's sick. But at the same time, she really doesn't, because remember, it fucks her up too. Like, there's the nights where she's, like, laughing and crying, and then after she killed Dark Raptor, she was, like, really fucked up about it. So she's weird, man. I don't know. Rachel's such a weird character. If you manage to do that, it will be a big help to our forces in piercing the enemy's line of defense. Why do you think he wants them all in one place? Because he's gonna just punch them and kill them?
No idea.
And so Cha's blitzing this, whoever the fuck this poor soul was, as expected. Oh, it's this guy. Are you here alone? Ranker. That's right. I'm all alone. Oh, Doan! Doan feet! And Doom! With his wings. We have to keep moving forward. We can't block their attacks forever. I'm not sure where they found that thing. Oh my god, that looks like the Death Star too. I didn't want to mention it before because I didn't know if it was like a thing. But I was like, this thing has to do something. Rachel didn't kill him. She gave him an opportunity to climb with her and be her legs. Yeah, after she fucking lied to his ass. He said no. She said, okay, if you're not going to cry for me, you're not going to climb at all. Yeah, that's petty. That's petty ass shit, Sleepy. What the
They
fuck?
did kind of kill Gietang for no reason, though. Like, he didn't really get an option. He just got murdered. They poisoned his ass.
Like, listen, you're saying she lets you go if you don't want to be with her. She didn't let Dan go. She tried to fuck him. Like, I don't know, man.
Maybe she did off screen.
Oh my god. But it's some kind of prehistoric weapon. Aim. You know what's crazy? That looks like military ginseng. Fire. Oh, that is military ginseng. Ah, I thought the way they phrased that, I thought that was like at the weapon. Dude, look at Doan's flowers. And again, right, this is what I'm talking about with like the power scaling. How do I know how strong these are other than just like they're strong, right? Like, yeah, they have the look to them, but how is this any different from a bang? Like, it really isn't. So here we have things coming out. What the fuck are those? Oh, they're just destroying shit. God damn. Oh, I see the Abuelo. Oh, shit. And the Abuelo is eating ass. Alright, so the shield is still up. No! That bastard's lighthouse keeps blocking our attacks. Don't let your guard down. Get in defense formation. I like how he just has the one arm, man. The next attack is coming! Oh my god. Perfect shell. Oh, is that Pokoko? Oh my god, look at that turtle. Wait, did they say Pokoko was the branch leader?
Yeah.
So how did he end up surviving? I don't understand.
He hid. He's small.
Oh, that's it?
They forgot about him.
That's crazy. Oh shit, look at the turtle shell. And this should be one traumatized animals. So does every branch leader get a guaranteed traumatized animal drop?
Surely.
Wow. And how many does he have? Because don't they say like he has like 20 or something, or like 12 or 16 or some shit? Like, I know he carries like, yeah, I know he carries a certain amount on him, but is that all of his animals?
No, like he has more for sure.
Wow. So it's not the animals that are his, that he has with him, like the octopus and everything, and the branch leader's animals. There's more than both of those.
Oh, there might be. There might be.
A child of the main animal. Perditi's owl was the descendant. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
Okay. But was Perditi a branch leader? He wasn't,
He was
right?
Royal Guard.
Yeah, he was
which is kind of higher than a branch leader.
You think so?
Technically higher, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, so this thing is slamming on the turtle shell. I believe in this turtle. Oh my god, look at Doan. Stop them! The beam fragments are heading for the transport ship carrying the Beastkin! What the? Oh my god, dude, Robodon looks shook! What the? Wait, what's going on? Oh, don't tell me it's who I think it is. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, they're showing him. Damn, what the fuck? Oh, is that like a new like thing he has? Has he shown that before? Those like symbols? Or is that new?
No, I don't think he has.
Huh. Okay, he's kicking it away. I think. Almost looks like he has a thorn here in a way. This almost looks like the thorn.
Yeah.
All right. I think he's kicking it back at them. I recognize this attack. Yama! Oh shit! It's almost like he has aura.
He's aura farming right now.
Listen, his body is crazy, but listen, do we count that as a Yama W? He kicked away the thing? Remember, remember, this is where he couldn't even break the shield. So, if he can't break the shield but he could kick away the attack, is that like worthy of a small Yama W at this
He's
point?
had too many L's. It's like, even if this is considered a W, he's still in the negatives.
Oh, of course, but do we give him something?
I don't know. SIU's trying.
Sleepy, this is so much cope, man. First you're saying she's fair, and then you're saying it's good that she's not fair. Like, what is this contradiction? Bruh. Yeah, he really has so many powers. So where's Arkanator, man? Get Arkanator out of there. Looks like I'm not too late. What the fuck? Is that his tail? This is like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. What the hell? Relax, everyone. The king of the beastkin has arrived. That's how they end the chapter? That's terrible.
You can't end a chapter with Yama. Come on.
That is horrible. Dude, it is crazy. You know who should really be the king of the beastkin? It should really be Doom, man. He's the oldest one. It should be him by like birthright.
On God.
It is not right. Yo, Yama usurped this shit. It is so fucked up.
And he gets all the powers. I bet if Doom got that shit, he, put it to better use.
He'd be going crazy mode.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yama
even
could
Paul.
keep the Arkanator thing or whatever. You know what I mean?
But he hasn't even done anything.
Yeah, well, when he figures it out, I'm sure it'll be a good power up for him.
So, Adrian, we're back to the question. Do we keep going?
I don't know. It's hard to say because these chapters are getting a bit like, okay, they haven't gotten too thick yet, but they're eventually going to get to the point where it's too much stuff and that the review is going to be harder and harder to do. You know what I mean?
Okay. The review, I don't mind if it's hard because we'll get it as we go along. Like, as we read, we'll figure it out. Like, the review doesn't have to be perfect. It's mainly just, it's both for us and for the audience, but I'm pretty sure the audience doesn't need a review. It's mostly for us, honestly, but...
Okay. But Goose is also saying it's a good place to stop. I think we could just do a 3-episode, which is like...
our standard.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's like standard.
That's our standard, yeah. It's
Wasn't
also
standard
about to be 1 a.m.
Too? Yeah, it's true. It's getting late.
Yeah. Wait, so what did you say? What was the other thing?
Wasn't our standard back in the day like 2 chapters and like 3 was the rare?
Yeah, I think we... Yeah. Well, originally we did like a lot in the beginning, and then we lowered it down. And
the chapters were longer though, I think, during Hell Train.
For a time we were doing 2. And I also had a lot of questions back then too. Now I don't have as many, because now, any questions I have, you have too. So it's like, there's not much I could really ask to have a conversation about. But I do think that the action ones go quickly too. Like a lot of the ENKIDU one was kind of actiony, so there wasn't too much like reading there when it was just like slapping them around. But it was doing time based in the beginning, like 1.5 to 2 hours. Oh, that's true. We had the blog post too. Yeah, it was definitely, I think, 2.
Oh yeah, no blog post.
But the blog post didn't take up too much time. That was like a 10-minute thing, like each. So
but usually there was like a discussion attached to the blog post too, depending on like what we talked about. Yeah, it's like we kind of extended it.
Else. Yeah,
and that's per chapter, so that would like add, like it adds up over time. Especially if you're doing 3 or 4 chapters, like it gets very big.
Oh yeah. In a way, I like not doing the blog posts. The blog posts are good for extra information, but in another way, it's like I like just getting like episode to episode. So either way, so I guess we'll stop here. That's okay. Pretty good chapters though, and again, if it's gonna get lore heavy, I'm ready. But man, it's not going crazy yet. ENKIDU's whatever the reveal. I'm not upset with this look, but it's a little weird. I hope we see like a perfected ENKIDU version. Because this kind of
Hmm.
looks like he's like casted down after the gods got through with him, even though when they got through with him in the actual war, he just died. But the look is not final. Don't spoil me, Pagoost. Come on, give me the +1. But either way, in terms of some stuff to talk about too, one of the things I'll say, and I guess this is back to the cardio thing, Pagoost, for you, is my cardio is actually pretty decent. I mean, I've been running for the last, I think, 10 years at least. And, it's been varied. Like, I mostly do distance. I used to be really fast, not anymore. I have problems with my knees because I ran so much. I actually have really, not any more big problems because I went to physical therapy for a couple years. But, my knees were killing me for a long time. But my main issue is speed. Like, I just need speed and some stamina. I lost a lot of my shit. How high is my intensity cardio? It's not too intense. It's mostly just distance. Like I would do like maybe 3, 4, 5 miles, but it's not it wasn't fast. I would average like 9 to maybe 10 minutes a mile around there because I would go casual. Like I would run for a while, but I would do it casually. But I did it for many, many years. But yeah, no, my problem is like speed and endurance because I lost a lot of it with work, with diet. I mean, I still do it every day, but still. But I forgot why that came up. Oh yeah, because I was saying like the stupid test shit. I forgot why I brought that up though. But she's smart. She doesn't love people that
We're
are
talking about
better than.
P90X.
Oh yeah, that shit. She's not that for two to get ahead of her. But Sleepy, it sounds like you're just gonna like say anything to make Rachel seem like good, man. This is crazy.
I hope he gets that
Wangnan
job.
Wangnan does not do this. Wangnan has a line. He has a line he will not cross. I will admit they are similar, right? They're both weak and they have to find ways to survive in like a lion's world. They're lambs that are trying to live in a lion's world, but at the end of the day, Wangnan does not do what she fucking does. Like she goes way past it. My god, but either way. Um who knows what Wangnan has become? Not, yeah, honestly, dude, I feel like Wangnan is a guy who like sticks to his ideals, though. Like, especially from what we saw from season 2, I think he's a person who holds very hard to his like ideals. Cause look at the whole thing with Nia, right? Remember what happened with Nia, Adrian? Fucking how he forgave Lurker in like the end.
Yep.
I think if he could get through that, even though that wasn't really crazy, I think like hopefully he won't be corrupted. Hopefully he gets a fucking power boost or something. I hope that sword isn't the only thing carrying him. But either way, that's pretty much going to be it for us for now. We hope everybody enjoyed, and as always, we stream this live at Twitch TV Tecnics channel, usually on Friday, but sometimes not. And if you want to know exactly when, you can go to Twitter, also known as x.com/Tecnics channel, and we will tweet out right before we go live, usually. And if for some reason you're sick, dying, or dead, you can watch the VOD at youtube.com/Tecnics at a delay. But that's pretty much it for us. But before we go, Adrian,
Mm-hmm.
we have had some discussions about this, especially from the comments too, where they've talked about it in great length. But do you think the workshop could beat Urek?
Well, that's a great question, actually.
Because where would you rank the workshop with the family heads or with the families? Like, would you say they're above the families, below the families, equal
I would say maybe they're equal,
to the all
maybe
10 or to one?
to like one
Really? I feel like you're gonna get so
or,
much
or
flack
like a
for
few
this.
or a few. I don't know. Look, I think they're very strong, but like the issue is that they don't specialize in fighting, right? Their specialty, like it's not like they're gonna have a war against the family because if they were, they just get like obliterated. I think because I don't think
Really?
they have the manpower that like the family heads would.
Really? But they have
Yeah,
technology.
yeah, exactly. So what I'm trying to say is that they're very useful though, like in terms of like the technology standpoint. They supply all the weapons for everyone, right?
Huh.
Uh, so to say how if they could stop Urek, I'm curious to see if they could figure something out, like do some sort of research on him and like see if they can like find out like like Iron Man has like the anti-Hulk suit or whatever.
Yeah.
Get the anti-Urek suit. I don't know. Or
You think they can make something like that?
I have no idea. The issue is that they don't really know what Urek is.
Because the
I'm
whole
pretty
thing
sure no
is,
one knows what Urek is.
Gustain calls Macseth, higher than him essentially. And
Hmm.
even
Oh, it
Fuga's
works up
saying
above
it.
the families. Okay, yeah. I was thinking in terms of like just raw strength. Like if they were like if the family had pulled up on the workshop and started blowing shit up, I don't think the workshop would be able to stop them. Is how I saw it.
Well, it's not one workshop too. They would have to split up.
Right.
So it can't be all 10 families at one. Well, all 10 families at one workshop. That's overkill, right? Like that's
Yeah.
crazy. But
So I'm saying like they can't be like there might be stronger than an individual 10 family, but like not like stronger than all of them. I don't know.
it's so crazy because he's not like an irregular, right? Mixeth is a tower person.
Right, right.
So in
And
my
I kind of
eyes,
I agree with them being strong too because I'm in the theory that I believe that Towerborns have the potential to be stronger than irregulars. Like I
I
don't think it's just a
see.
done deal if someone's an irregular. If someone's
Really?
outside the tower, they're just immediately like stat check everyone from the tower.
Because that's the way I kind of did it. The way like I kind of like thought about it was like, okay, if you're in a regular and you're given like, the same time, the same sort of
Hmm.
like everything as a regular, you're just gonna be better than them.
Yeah, I used to think about that too. And they obviously have a clear advantage because they don't have to abide by certain rules. They have the access to Shinwan Ryu and stuff like that. But who discovered Shinwan Ryu? It was the God of Guardians. So it's like people within the tower are
People
aware
within the workshop.
people what out like people outside the tower can do. So
Also, they're
oh, they're
saying
saying
he's an
he's an irregular.
irregular,
Holy shit, I didn't even know that. Okay, well
and the
that
workshop
that's
exists
great for him.
outside the tower.
What the hell? Okay, I didn't know any of this stuff, but I guess that kind of raises it in my opinion then. Never mind, they're probably goaded. If they're outside the tower too, then they probably do know a lot more about Urek, or at least they could like that workshop would probably figure something out. Yeah, I feel like
Interesting.
the workshop, if they have enough time, they could find something that completely counters someone who's a problem. So
So you feel like it's what I thought Gusting was, which was Batman.
yeah, but like they have the facilities to like make it real. Like Gusting might have an idea to do something. Like he could do the research, but the workshop turns it into a reality. So like the workshop is more so like the engineers, whereas
Mm.
like Gusting is the researcher, right? And
He's
Gusting is
the
just one person. The workshop's like a
what?
whole organization full of a bunch of mini Gustings.
What do they call the fucking people at Disney? The Imagineers or whatever? The people who just think of this shit.
I've heard about that. Yeah, yeah.
So Gusting is the Imagineer, and the workshop is the people who actually make it.
Sure. Yeah. Like I'm guessing you remember that thing that like tells you what your Shinsu quality is that Gustang like invented? I'm pretty sure I don't know if it said it in this model or whatever. I'm pretty sure Gusting probably came up with the idea, but he had the workshop help him like create it.
I see.
That's how it works in my head canon, but I don't
Okay.
think if there's any confirmation for that.
Hmm. Okay. Man, the work like, and this is what I'm saying, man. We need like a whole like either side story or arc with the workshop and like Mixeth and
Hmm.
shit. I hope they don't do these things. And Pagoose kind of said it before too with the family has, and I've said the same thing, right? I hope they don't belittle these like big things and just like shove them into like someone else's arc or something. I really, really hope that doesn't happen. Now, granted, at that point, are we asking for too much? Are we asking for more than what it actually is or what SIU plan to do anyway? The main thing I want is I just want SIU to be comfortable and write the story he wants, right? Because he's been doing it great so far. It's like I do feel it's getting a little rushed now. Like, we're missing like a little bit of the like interim, like we said. But I'm just so scared like he's gonna rush it. And I don't know why. I mean, obviously the only thing I can think of is like death, right? Death or health, but aside from that, it's like, man, I really hope he just gets like a lot more like leeway and help and everything that he needs just to write what he wants. The biggest thing too, and I don't know this for sure, I'm obviously speculating, but I feel like SIU is somewhat pushed by what he believes the audience wants or what he believes they think,
Hmm.
aka
For
public
sure.
sentiment.
Yeah.
Because he's mentioned it before, like, oh, I think this might be boring. I want to go more into this, but people like action. I think they like action, so I'll skip this for now. I don't like that. And obviously, you're not going to please everyone, and we've talked about this
Hmm.
before, but I just think, man, it would be such a tragedy if these things get rushed in a way. But we'll
Yeah.
never know. Sadly, we'll never know, like, if this is like rushed or if it's what he intended. But
Yeah.
either
I'm
way,
curious. I'm curious if SIU has ever seen something on like a forum or whatever, or like some sort of suggestion that someone just idly said on like a comment section, like added it to the story. It's like, wow, it's a great idea. It's like, why did I do that?
He'll
I'm
never know.
very curious
He'll
about
never
that.
like say it.
He'll never admit it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, and I'm not saying that because he's like a blowhard or anything. I'm saying that because
Yeah.
like how do you admit that? Like maybe in the
Mhm.
blog post he might mention it, but
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
it's something you necessarily should admit either. But for copyright reasons as well. But either way, that's gonna be it for us. We had a great time. Hopefully, we'll have a great time next week as well. And that's gonna be it for us. Oh wait, we have one more question here. Do we think Kieran would make a good replacement for Traumarai, or do we think that we can do better with any of the families? I'm confused on the last part. Like we ourselves, or like someone else in the families can do better than Kieran. I'm confused on the last part. But for the first part, no, I do not think he would make a good leader. I think unless you completely eliminate all the family heads at the same time, what he's doing is dumb. Now, do I think he'd make a better leader than Belrier? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I think he would make the best leader? Absolutely not. Would he be like an alright one? Maybe. Even though he's taken a lot of shit and probably has a lot of resentment, I do think he's like a relatively okay person because, yeah, I mean, the biggest thing that I think in my mind is sticking to this is like how he interacted with Robodan. Robodan didn't necessarily do anything wrong, and Kieran was just salty. Like, he was legit just like, jealous, right? I don't think those are good qualities to have in a leader because then you get big problems down the line. I don't think that's good at all. Now again, he's not the worst in the world. He's not Belrier, right? But I don't think he'd be great personally. What about you, Adrian?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Revolution, if they wanted to like fix the 10 family system and that's like their whole goal or whatever, they're really picking like shitty people to replace these family heads. Like you would think that even if they're not strong, they would at least be like somewhat compassionate people to not like repeat the same thing that the 10 family heads did. But it looks like we're going down a path that might even be worse than like what the family heads did. Because at least most of the family heads are just inactive. Like they don't really participate much in their family, but these people look like they'd actively like F shit up.
Wow.
I don't know. Um, I'm particularly referring to Bellery. I feel like maybe Kieran would be like more idle. I don't know.
Maybe
I feel like
I
Kieran
think Kieran's
genuinely
okay.
cares about the Lopubia family. I feel like he does,
He has
but
flaws though.
he definitely has flaws. Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't think Kieran would be as bad, but Bellery is like really throwing me down. Like,
Yeah, Belrier is horrible.
mm-hmm,
And he's a guy too, and it's kind of like another anime out there. I won't say too much information because I want Adrian to watch this, ironically enough, but it's very similar in a certain way to a certain character from My Hero Academia, where because they were kind of because what is Bellier's whole backstory? He was poor, right? He was like an orphan or
mm-hmm.
an abandoned or whatever. Because of that, he has a lot of hate for the system, and I think because he has a lot of hate because of his upbringing, he's definitely going to be like, and for lack of a better word, tainted. Like he's not going to be a good person. Like it messed him up. He got messed up too early. And I don't think
I
he's
see.
recovering from it.
I
I
think that
think
Sleepy is saying that like maybe Bellery is a temp for the Pobedao, and like he's who Gustang picked, but not necessarily who Revolution would end up picking. If that makes
really,
any sense.
I feel like
That's
Gustang
an
is
interesting concept,
it is, but I feel like Gustang from what we can tell so far is kind of working with Revolution. So I feel like
right? But
it,
as once he offs himself, which is probably going to be the end part of the plan, right? It's like it's really up to Revolution who ends up running this shit.
so what if this is the case though, Adrian? Now think about this, and this is like a real big Hail Mary.
Hmm.
What if he does this whole thing? He kills all the family heads, this, that. And what if in the end he's like, oh yeah, I was just lying. I did this just to get power and be like the number one, be the new Jihad.
Oh shit! Then they might be cooks.
Like, what if he's just like, yeah, you know what? You guys helped me. It's cool, but now I'm Jihad now, and you can't kill me.
But also, he's the only one, so that would be kind of scary because like he's
That's what he
number one
wants.
target though.
That's what he wants.
It might be what he wants, but can he handle that smoke is the question though. Because like, yeah,
I mean,
Revolution is not
listen,
like,
if he can
but
handle taking out all the family heads, I think he can handle himself, right?
okay.
Unless someone like Urek comes along, which
I
I
just
don't
think
think
he
he
would have to
cares.
he would have to constantly be watching his back essentially for Revolution and stuff like that because basically his support system is the 10 families, right? So now that he's turned his back on them and Revolution, like he has nothing guarding him.
Well, you
You know what I
say
mean?
his support system is the 10 families, right? But look at
Yeah.
Jihad. Are all the 10 families under him? We know for sure Gustang isn't, right?
No, but it's like no one would attack the Ten family because like it's like they're all connected in a way, even though they may not realistically be connected. Like the thought is there, right? That it's like if you you know mess with the bull, you get the horns or whatever. It's like you get like all of them are going to be concerned if like you're putting one in danger. I don't know.
Yes, true,
It,
but
it just it makes it feel less doable when there's more of them.
well, I kind of see it as taking out the only competition you have, right? Aside from Uruk or like anyone above Uruk, like, Enryu Fantanium, who's really gonna challenge Gustang?
Oh,
Luzlek? I
Kieran
don't
being
think
the
so.
temporary too. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. It just because the family has, I don't know how much stronger they're getting. It feels like they've been getting pretty stagnant. I don't know.
How would
Like
we even
Luz
know
like looked
that? I
like,
don't
yeah, I
know.
have no idea. Maybe I just retract that statement real quick. But yeah, I feel like Luz like could be a danger though. Like realistically, I think Luz like
I don't know. I need to see more because I feel like they like SIU glazed him because it was his introduction. He's a big character.
the issue is that Gustang's by himself, and Gustang is
Well,
nowhere near the strongest
he's not
family head.
necessarily
He's not much a fighter.
he's not necessarily by himself. He does have his family too.
I see that he could like if this whole thing goes through, he could probably just like become a hermit and just like live by himself and just like distance himself from the tower. Like essentially like step down as the leader but like not do anything else. Like I feel like that would be like a solution potentially that wouldn't like result in his death, but
Like
he
Thanos and
seems
the
pretty
phone.
adamant. He seems pretty adamant that it has to end. So I don't know.
I mean, most likely that is correct, but I'm just imagining like, what if at the end he's like, "Yeah, I just did this just to get rid of everyone else and just be the sole ruler."
That'd be crazy.
Because at that point,
SAU's
it's
listening, he's gonna add it to the story, be careful.
oh boy, I
He's
hope I
like, good
get
idea.
credited. Because at the end of the day, right? If you're taking out everyone who's either above you or on the same level as you, who's the next closest one, right? And we're ignoring Uruk and all the other irregulars, right? So it's like
Hmm.
at that point, no one else is really on your level to really challenge you. And if any threat comes up that is a threat that's a regular level, you could just take care of it.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like in a way, yeah, you're the only target, but in a way, no other person can really threaten you anymore.
Well, why would he want to do this though?
Well, I
Because
don't know. I'm just
like,
saying, what if? What if he's just
okay,
an asshole?
all right, that's fine.
Yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So we hope everyone enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time. We hope everyone had a good one. And yeah, that's it.